I'll be the last to leave.
Okay. Adelaide, you leaving?
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Barvor, you leaving?
Yeah. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, why did he drop dead like that?
Yeah. You leave, taking one last look at the body on the ground and the confused patrons. One of them runs outside and starts booking down the street to the east, going to the nearest barracks to try and find some guards. You gather you have probably a good 5-6 minutes before he makes it to the barracks, unless he finds someone on the way there.
Should we head to the docks?
Rotten Robin immediately looks at you. We do. And we're not doing that anymore, are we?
Well, so did we, for character-wise, did we see Samuel do anything? Like, what are the components of that spell?
I can read it to you. I could, so let's
Because
see here.
all we saw, for the most part,
Yeah, what?
was like them having a conversation, and then the man tried to like stage dive.
So he said, we were gonna east exchange where Krogar was. I said, all you heard Samuel last say was, the domain of Malargus, and you saw, this guy just basically look around him, stand up, and then just kind of fall down, and then seize out a lot and die.
Yeah, because we don't see the illusion.
No,
That's
so
only in his
it,
mind, right?
yeah, it's only in their mind.
Yeah.
Only the person that fails perceives any of it.
Gotcha.
Okay, yeah. In that case, Rotten Robin, yeah, we'll just like kind of give everyone the eye. I have way too many bounties on my head to be associated with that.
Oh, well, we all had to.
Well, you are now.
Do we have to roll a perception on that?
No, not necessarily. For you guys, let's see. What's everyone's? If you have a passive insight of 12 or more.
Yeah.
Okay, then you would know that it's probably a little strange that he convulsed the way he did before he died, but you still wouldn't really necessarily suspect your party members. Though it is a little weird.
Yeah, I'm just trying to just play it cool right now.
Let's
That's
get
why I was
far
like,
enough away and I'll
just
show you
playing
all what happened.
playing the role of the concerned citizen, without actually trying to give anything away, in case don't want to accidentally rat anybody out.
Let's get to the docks.
And of course, judging by the reactions of everybody around me, I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, you guys heading south in Hollyton to reach the dock, or sorry, east in Hollyton to reach the docks?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you continue down the road a little bit, getting further and further away from the scene of this crime. You get closer into the Smith Meadow district, and then get onto a main road called Red Alley. And as you're walking, there's not too many people on the roads, but you do at some point see a troop of about 8 city guard and 1 knight of spiritual purity, all in kind of a unit marching down the street. And the guy from earlier that you saw ran down the street to grab guards is coming your way. He just nods at you all and continues walking past, and the guards do too. You continue moving past the tavern Angel's Ice. Passing by an entrance to the sewers, you kind of cut through the main road a little bit to reach the harbor, and arrive just about at Just Ditch It Gem Company. And right next to that, let's see here. I believe your ship should be here either today or tomorrow. Let me double check. I think it's today.
Cool. Good.
So your ship would be here ported. The sails rolled up, but it seems like no one has really disembarked necessarily. There's a few iron companies still just kind of loitering around a little bit on the dock. One of them seems like they're fishing, but everyone generally seems to be on board still. Samuel, do you remember how many iron company you have? I believe it was like 13 or 15.
Let me scroll up.
Might be notes.
I'm just checking my Google Notes too.
Might be in
Yeah,
Doc's
you're good.
notes too. I think they were keeping track on some of
Yeah,
that.
I know
Okay.
they were too.
Yeah, we went through this problem last time, and I think I remember us putting it down somewhere. I just can't remember where.
I'm gonna. Yeah, let's see.
Let me double check this channel. Okay. I don't know what it currently is, but for the sake of it, we'll call it 15 currently.
Okay, I'll write it down for sure.
Yeah, you're good.
We might have
I'm sorry.
also. I don't know if we tried to. I think we were going to also try to get more. What was the place we stopped when we first got separated? I think we were
Be right back.
getting more people there. I thought too. I don't
You
remember.
did, yeah.
It was like it was by between Yellow Tick or whatever. It was on that river.
Right, right.
Was it Argan Dam?
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
we
it
went to
was.
the mountain above there.
Yep.
That was the last
And they
time we
were on
went
their
that
way.
shit.
Yeah, and then you told them to turn around and come to Hollyton. Sorry, you told them to go up north towards Opalmont, I believe. And they basically were taking the lane of thieves to go up that way.
Yeah. I just can't remember if we had them get more crew when they stopped. 'Cause I know that's when
You
they got the
did.
repairs, and we did
So
customizations too, but I don't remember what those were either.
yeah, you did have customizations on your ship as well. Let's get this figured out really quick. Been a minute since we've been on the ship, so.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. Let me pull up the ship upgrades, I guess. I think I remember which ones they were.
Yeah, my last notes at Arganam were purchased 3 weeks rations, and then I purchased ship repair kits, and I have that. We have 21 ship repair kits.
Yeah, you guys also dumped a lot of money on a certain set of sales, I believe. Or sorry,
Well,
not sales.
the sales I'm doing because it's the ritual with the banner. I know that 'cause we were
Reinforced
gonna do that
hull,
there.
I
We got
think.
yeah, it was one of the holes.
I think you were getting the reinforced hull, if I believe. And I think there was one more. Let me double check.
The other crew has the other magical sale.
Yeah.
The contemptibles. Actually, I don't remember that. That shit might have sank. I can't remember.
You might have the sales still, I think. Yeah, you are getting a reinforced hull, which is good because that doubles your hit point maximum. And you were also getting. I don't think you got the smuggler's banner, but that's the only one I think that getting. I think it was just the reinforced hull. So let's see here. Yeah, I believe it was just the reinforced hull. So Yeah, well, if you ever get into combat and we have to pull up the ship stat block, you'll basically have double the hit points you currently have.
Oh, I did them.
Okay. And you do have ship repair kits. I know that much.
Yeah, I
you
have
did buy
that
them
one,
in
yeah.
Oregon Dam.
Put in a
And
special tab for boat.
yeah, you're good. We also should have the roles figured out still. And if not, you guys may need to reassign roles. Let's see. I think Thrask is definitely your cook.
Yeah, I was the bosun.
I'd yeah.
Let's see
Also, vote Khan could also be first mate, or even Adelaide.
here. Yeah.
What does
If
first
anyone's
mate
curious, you can go to the Sailing the Seas chat, and then you can see all the roles. But obviously, this captain, which you guys already have figured out, first mate is basically just like keeping the crew's morale high and provide supervision, encouragement, and discipline. They usually want a high charisma score, but anyone that's really just good with persuasion, intimidation. Bosuns, they obviously are the repair effort, which I think you guys have figured out here. And you have your quartermasters, which are the ones that plot where you're going. And
You could be Barvor.
yeah, it could be Barvor.
Oh, for what?
And then you have your surgeon.
The quartermaster navigator type.
Yeah, pretty good perception bonus.
So Barvor could be quartermaster. And then that just leaves you with who's the first mate and who's surgeon.
Don't have survival though is pretty low.
That's right. So is mine.
Sometimes it's nature skill too, is what you're looking for. And
Oh,
obviously
nature, yeah.
anyone proficient with navigator's tools is obviously very good to have as a quartermaster as well.
I'm good with thieves' tools. That's it.
They have carpenter's tools and beer.
But I'm good at perception, nature, and investigation.
Well, Khan, you could be bosun. Adelaide, first mate. Barvor. I still think quartermaster just in navigator, just because I think you're good with figuring out where to go.
Which leaves surgeon obviously is Doc, but in acting
Doc.
place of Doc, it would be Captain Essex Rotten Robin Clapham.
Oh boy.
And if
But-
need be, too, if Adelaide doesn't want to be first mate, I can also show her how to do bosun work. Got the action economy for it.
Whoever wants to stand by my side, I suppose.
Well, I'll still stand by your side as bosun regardless. So.
Well, if you guys really want to fight it out, you can. But let's get to the ship first.
I will really easily lose that fight to Adelaide. But yes, we should get on the ship.
Yeah. Samuel will see everyone and just go, all right, everyone stay on the ship. Get ready to make sail.
Everyone kind of scrambles for a second, and one of them looks up after like a half bottle of whiskey downed. His shirt is off. He has no idea where it is. He looks at you. Is that fucking Captain Talltide? Lads, he's back! The fucking captain's back! The crew's back!
I'll toss him the alchemy jug.
Oh, you fucking captain's back, I'm telling you, boys! He uncaps it and goes, beer! And then swells up and he starts downing it.
All right,
The
crew.
members all seem to know how it works.
We got to get ready to get out of here. We got to make sail now. We got to go hard. But I promise you we'll make it out just fine.
Hi, Captain. Where are we heading? Yeah, we want to fight. Let's raid, Captain. Let's raid.
Settle down, settle down. We will. We're headed north.
North. Wait. Everyone starts like whispering into it. Wait, north. What's up north? The name's down south.
Trust me, there's plenty of action where we're going, and we're gonna need you all.
Thraskin looks up. You heard the captain. The domain is north. You're not scared of dark waters, are you, boys? Everyone starts cheering. Yeah, we are the dark waters.
I need the best with us, with me.
Aye, captain. Sammy, go ahead and roll 1d10 plus 3.
5.
Okay. You managed to pick up 5 extra people on your way at Argendam and other stops that your crew had made. So in addition to your, I think I said 15 people, you can add 5 more to that for a total of 20 Iron Company. You wanted the best. They tried to recruit the best from the same group of mercs, but if you want other ones, they can potentially look for them.
Now, let's get out of here. Quick.
We just got hit. Hey, you heard the captain? You're not scared of the seas. Get your ass back on the ship. Let's go. Let's go. Everyone starts helping each other back on the ship. Some of them are drunk and stumbling. One of them almost stumbles off of the gangplank to walk onto the ship. His buddy catches him and they start dragging him back on. Come on, let's get out of here. Thras kind of looks at you and holds out his hand. Welcome back, lads. Captain.
I'll shake it.
He looks at you and shakes your hand and looks at Khan and gives him a nod. Good to see you're all back and safe.
Happy to have you back.
Well, you said north. How far north we going, Cap?
Well, let's see. Kind of more, say northwest. Along the coast.
Right.
I do believe we have to stop at the word line on the coast as well.
Yeah.
I see.
We have
we
multiple
can make
stops
do.
along there. We'll avoid the main parts of the domain, I hope.
Aye.
It has more reaches these days, so you never know.
Agreed. Agreed.
How's the morale been?
Without you, Captain, it's been fairly low. Ever since we left the Lane of Thieves, there hasn't been many raids for the party, but the men are hopeful, and that's what matters. For the sake of this, your crew quality score will be at 3 currently. Right. You all embark on your ship.
Yeah.
Okay. You get to your various positions. You have a massive warship, and what was the name of your ship again? The Titan's Tide?
Sure.
The Titan's Tide still looks fairly much the same as you left it. However, the entire hull, basically like the underside of the ship, has like this, almost looks like steel plating on it. And you're not quite sure how the ship is still managing to stay afloat with all this extra armor on it. But whoever worked on this boat in Argendam, or this ship in Argendam, definitely knew what they were doing, and added enough pockets in the construction to simulate more airflow and get more buoyancy and allow more plates to be attached. So you guys have a reinforced hull, which seems to be one of your only changes. You do have, obviously, your 2 ballista on the side of your ship and the 2 mangonels. They all seem to be loaded, as per orders. You get behind the helm of your ship, Samuel Talltide, and feel the spokes in your hands again, and you begin to feel almost the nostalgia effect for a moment, knowing that you're back out on the seas, the domain in specific. Khan, you kind of run your hand along the walls of the ship for a second just to make sure there's no holes, and take a look at all the party members and kind of just get a gist of being back as well. Barvor, have you been on the ship? I think
Yeah.
you've been on the Titans
No.
Tide before.
No.
Yeah, I think I have.
Really? Because last time we were on our ship was Argandam, and that was before we met you.
I was on it. Pretty sure I was on a ship.
You might have been on a ship at one point, but I don't know if you've been on specifically the.
No, I don't
Titans.
think it was this ship specifically, but I was on a ship.
Yeah. Okay. The Titan's Tide is essentially it is just a warship. However, obviously it now has this metal plating along it. It can hold quite a considerable amount of crew members, but seeing the folk on this ship, Barvor, these are very grizzled and men that have been beaten by the sea over and over again, and it shows. They're missing limbs, there's blindness amongst them, there's teeth missing, scars, but they still have smiles, and they still have life. And it's, well, family while you're out here on the seas, and you can already get the sense that you feel almost as if you're like an outsider on this ship, but know that there's potential for you to be a family member inside of this family, if that makes sense. Like, the crew is skeptical of you, but they're open to welcoming you. And yeah, you embark on the ship. You hear Thrask kind of look at the captain and nod and yells, "Raise anchor!" And a few men begin to turn the anchor, getting it raised, and the ship begins to move.
Set sail!
Begin to start lowering the ropes to get the sails correct to the right depth to catch the most amount of wind. When the sails begin to turn slightly to catch it, quartermaster, which I currently believe is you, Barvor, go ahead and make a quick survival check. You're being assisted though by Thrask.
Okay, so
Nice.
so if I roll at advantage, then
You could roll at advantage.
it would be 19 then.
Yeah, Thrask would kind of like point out the wind, and you, with the help of like knowing which way the wind's going, and with Thrask's assistance, you kind of get the gist of where you need to go, and obviously you just need to follow the coast. So you start doing that. You point out where you need to go, and Samuel, you start feeling the spokes in your hands and twisting them to right your path. You see a couple ships out in the distance, but they look like mere mercantile vessels, a sailing ship, a keel boat, nothing much. And you all, for the first time in a while, begin to feel the cold winds of the domain of Malargus kind of soak through your furs, your hairs, your skin. You begin to feel like the skin raise on underneath all your armor. It's a bitter chill, and yet you embark. You travel first for about 5 hours, and it'll be fairly uninterrupted. The sailing is well, you can decide how you feel about the sailing should you not have done it quite as much as others before. But
If we have navigation tools, I'll be spending this time familiarizing myself with them.
I could help you with that. I could give you a couple pointers if you want.
Yeah, that sounds good. If I want to be a quartermaster, I gotta learn the ins and outs of navigation.
Sure, I can show you how the ship works if you want. Thrask, if you want to take the helm, I can walk him through some of it.
hi, Captain. He takes the spokes from you and begins twisting the helm and keeping an eye out. You go down to where Barvor is, and I believe you would have a set of navigation tools on board if you don't have them on your person.
I do,
'Cause
yeah.
Thrask would have had them, but if you have them on your person, then it's even better. You approach Barvor with them, and the navigator's tools is basically well, it's a set of tools used to like read the stars for sea. A second here. You have basically like a small kit that has a sextant, which is like this. Like,
Is that how you determine the angle of the stars or determine your position on the globe?
Yeah, exactly. And you also have your compass, your calipers, your ruler, some parchment, ink, and a quill, just to make sure that you're plotting the correct course. Now, obviously, right now it's probably about it's about 1 p.m. so the stars aren't quite out, but you're just showing Barvor how to use them. And
I'll be jotting down notes on my on a parchment, just
point out things to look for, and like how the waves kind of crash at different ways when you get close to maybe a sandbar or something.
You'll see me look down, and you'll hear like I'm just scritching on the parchment as you're walking me through this.
Yeah, taking the captain's notes. You gather you use the navigator's tools enough, you'll probably become proficient with using them. But as of right now, you're just learning how to use them, getting your expertise from Captain. You continue northward.
At some point,
Titan's Time. Go ahead.
Approach Thrask, and I would take the helm from him, and I would just
Yeah.
tell him to take a break, because he's been captain of this ship by himself for a while.
You take the helm from him, and he gives you a smile, and his lizard folk teeth begin to show. You're very thoughtful, Khan. I have been driving this for quite some time. You didn't run into anything too awful out there, right?
I'll kind of just stare off into the distance. It was not pleasant. There was a lot of death.
Unfortunate.
Things don't seem to get better, fortunately.
Well, you believe it's up to us to make things better. You got nothing else, you got hope, right, Con?
Yeah, I got hope. I'll do everything within my body to make things better.
And let's make things better.
Go, take a break. I got this.
He nods, casually walks over to one of the masts and sits down, just looks out on the distance for a little bit, and pulls a book out of his pocket, a small journal, and just starts writing in it. You guys have a little bit of a moment to yourself as you currently have clear skies as you're sailing closer and closer to the continent in the distance, the island in the distance.
Well, I suppose you're all wondering what happened back there.
Ron Robin raises his hand.
Yeah, indulge us.
Without getting into too much detail and putting through people that have already heard it enough, my past has always caught up with me whenever we get on land, and even at sea now. That's where it all started. God, my cat, what the fuck? Sorry. And we did very bad things. On the Poison Maid, we threw people, tortured people, threw them in with what we called gulp in the Great Seas, off in the domain, deep in the domain. sea creatures so big. And back in that tavern, I taken back to that time when it was all going on, and I made sure Milov felt that too. And he did things that I did as well, but he is still not on a righteous path that I'm not sure. Even if I'm not a good person, I believe we are doing good things. And he would not. I figured if he brought up Krogard one more time, and Samuel looked out into the water, and I figured I'd let him know what it really felt like to go down there. But he seemed to almost accept it in that instant.
You're a scary man, Talltide, Ron Robin says.
Yes, I guess, but only to people that I don't like.
Fair. Well, it sounds like this lad deserved it, if you're going off of what you're saying. This gulp you speak of, said it was deep in the domain?
Poison Maid eventually got hit by it. I think that's what I figured was attacking us at the end.
I think it was. I've had
Apparently,
ships
still out there.
also get taken by a massive monster at sea.
Is it a fish or
Nothing.
or like a?
Oh, it's not a fish. It's a.
Just a fish.
If you ask me, it's a fucking. It's a god. It's something.
It's a demon in the waters.
That's really what it is. It just takes entire ships in one bite.
Never heard
Yeah,
of
it takes-
demons from in the water.
That's what it felt like. Just that negative presence. Eat anything. That's what we would give it. Get more powerful.
Well, I'm gonna say that they had it coming then. But we all have it coming, don't we? In different ways.
Khan will kind
Just,
of
I suppose.
for a second. Kind of look angry for a moment. Kind of that emotional pass, and he'll kind of look at Captain. He did deserve justice, Captain. From what you've told us, I believe what you did was not necessarily right, but he deserved it. I just keeping you accountable. I just ask next time, give us some kind of warning.
I will.
Some kind of code word he's saying you're gonna kill this guy or something.
Be honest, it's not something y'all will ever need to worry about. Not in a negative way. I just no one will ever know it happened. Not even the person it happened to.
And what if someone starts picking up that you're there every time this happens?
Yeah, more perceptive types.
Often I do it in public. Maybe out on the waters when we're out in the middle of nowhere. Robin, right?
Rotten Robin. That'll work.
Just make sure nobody can connect you to it. You know, nobody sees you, your victim with you together.
I'm just glad I'm on your side there, Talltide. At least for now.
Said you were on my side.
I hope so.
Same goal.
I am stuck to you currently. Same goal.
Why? Why do you want to help us again? What's your goal?
I'll be completely honest. I don't want to help you. I'm kind of being not forced, but forced to help you.
Yeah, he's got some leverage on. The king's got some leverage on him, just like us.
Yeah, I suppose we're in the same boat. You're right.
I mean, literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
Trust me, it will never be anything.
Oh, hello.
I won't do it in public unless I have to, and I'll give more warning next time.
Yeah, just be a little subtle about it. Just for your
But I
sake, you know, because you're our captain. We
figured-
don't want any interruption in the... Or something endangering your position as captain, you know?
Figured I wasn't gonna let him go just there, so might not get him again.
Fair enough.
He was in the circle of smiles, so knows ways to
Yeah, we-
disappear.
Kind of have bad blood with him anyway, don't we? I mean, well, at least Adelaide.
You wanted Krogard.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely our enemies, because we don't want Krogar to come to come to harm. More
Well.
fish sticks.
I agree. Like, justice was definitely dealt, and I hope part of you does feel better, Captain. That this part of your, I guess, past.
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you for. Hope your night is going well too.
Release some of that strain on you.
It does, actually, because I learned that not just was it really killing him that it was actually nice, but learning that two others tried to go after Lucky, even though they were killed. And they all have so far shown remorse as well. Muloff did too, but he wasn't on a good side, and I guess I talked too much to him.
Robin kind of like slowly begins to fold his Harengon ears inward to make muffins so he can't hear anything. No longer hearing anything, Captain. You guys continue travel for another 4 hours, getting well into about 5 o'clock in the evening. Before you start to see what looks to be a river kind of opening up into this channel. You're still technically in what's considered the domain of Malargus, but this channel that splits Opalmont and the Hemlock Wilds is aptly named the Hemlock Channel. You see this wide river. Give me a second here. I'm trying to get to my maps. Okay, I guess I can't do it that way. There we go. Okay. It is where the infamous Ronin River feeds out into the domain of Malargus. There are the remnants of a few ships that have gotten caught on the changing of the tide and currents here. That kind of litter the entrance to this gateway, so to speak. And this is obviously not a well-used shipping lane. The only reason why you would go this far north is to get to Opalmont. But Opalmont is, in fact, not a very populous city. it's in fact more of a village. So there's not really anything out here. But that being said, you do see occasionally there are some destroyed ships that litter the waterway, presumably targets for something out there, or they simply crashed. However, the thin, kind of deciduous forest that surrounded Hollyton begins to thin out as you see the mountain range, the seaside rise off in the distance. This northern side begins to turn almost like this mossy greenish gray, and as soon as you pass the Ronin River, the forest is no longer like this deciduous forest. It is coniferous, and it has just tons of pines and evergreen trees that tower up into the sky, and it's very densely packed. This would be what's known as the Hemlock Wilds. Many things happen in the Hemlock Wilds, and obviously the most considerable reason to look this way is for you, Barvor. Apparently this is where one of your siblings is just roaming around wildly, looking for something out there.
Captain, I think we're getting close to where we need to make our stop.
Perfect. Let's look for a nice place to lay low to raise anchor, or set anchor rather, and we'll head to land.
You guys continue for about another hour before everyone go ahead and roll a perception check.
Seven.
12.
23.
Maybe at some point. I'm working through some stuff right now.
Everyone rolled?
I didn't roll yet. My thing's loaded.
Gotcha.
I'm just going over some things that I need to handle.
Are you downloading something?
Nope.
Okay. Well, it's a -1.
Oh, hey, Karma.
I'm having an Adelaide moment, just like staring out. Not
Good to
really
see ya.
Even at the ocean, you're just staring at the mast. Literally just like looking at the wood grain in it and the holes and the barnacles beginning to grow on the side of it. You're just like having a staring contest with the barnacles. Just kind of in your own world.
Wood ship is made of wood.
Everyone else seems to just be kind of on the lookout, except for you, Khan. You notice about 250 feet away, right at the beach, one of the trees that goes a little bit deeper into where the forest starts, there's something pinned to the tree. It's a very tiny, I mean, it looks like a creature. It's like a tiny creature pinned to the tree about 15 feet up. And it's not moving. The creature's not moving. Though, just from a distance, you can see this. You're not sure what the creature is or anything, but...
Is it tiny because of the distance? I would assume?
It almost seems like... it is tiny because of the distance, but it is tiny because it almost seems like...
Oh, that's okay. I mean, not much has really happened so far. We're just basically just getting started on our journey. So you haven't missed very much.
Captain. I'll kind
Yes.
of point in the direction of the tree. About 200 feet that way. There's something on that tree.
Anybody got a spyglass?
I don't think we have one on this ship.
No.
Are we
You
gonna
want me
ride?
to call for anchor?
I suppose we'll lay anchor.
All right, you heard. Come lay anchor. Begin to pull off to the left a little bit, getting a little bit closer so you guys aren't swimming. And you're still gonna have to do a little bit of swimming unless you use the small boat you have that's attached to your ship. But
I still have the
yeah,
boat in the
call anchor.
pocket thing. I have the folding boat.
You do have that. You could use that as well.
I'll get the folding boat out and go. Ah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here.
Ron Robin sees you start to unfold this and is just looking in awe.
See,
I'm assuming. Which way are you folding it? Oh no, actually, yeah, okay. It's literally just.
I'm trying to see.
It can hold up to 4 medium creatures comfortably. The second one creates a larger ship with rowing seats, 5 sets of oars, and can hold 15 creatures.
I'll bring the whole party. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and a couple of the Iron Company guys,
Okay. So
and
you're
a
bringing-
couple
you're
like
bringing-
two of
Just
the,
message me the
and like two of the
username.
party, like random.
I'll send and
pirates.
drop you a DM later.
Okay, so gotcha.
The guy I gave the
Captain
alchemy jug to
Martin.
earlier.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Give me a second. All right. The guy you gave the alchemy jug earlier to, his name is Hawkins.
Oh, okay.
And he's also a trident, or what is it called? Trident. Yeah,
Trident.
I almost said trident. But yeah, he'll go with you, and Rotten Robin will come with you as well.
Yeah.
Thrask will stay. You unfold the ship, and it's considerably smaller than the warship, obviously, but everyone is able to jump on, and you begin to oar across.
Yeah.
You do. You begin to
Row.
oar your way, rowing.
Bro, no.
Yeah, no, going in
Row.
tandem with you. They begin to, row with your call and with your rhythm, and you finally make it to the Hemlock Wilds. It's very eerie sitting on the edge of this forest. Barvor, roll a nature check.
13.
13. It almost seems like there is life in the forest. You hear insects and birds, but not as frequent as you might think. Almost like things are scared to make noise inside of this forest.
Awfully quiet for a forest. You guys notice that?
Hmm.
Spooky.
Yeah. Everyone, keep your eyes out.
Yeah, especially since my brother's going through here. I don't know what possessed him to come in here by himself.
I guess that's what we'll first start to look for is signs of him.
If anybody's got a crystal ball, I can scry for his exact location if possible.
Robin looks at you, Con. What was the thing you saw?
I don't know, but yeah, I was gonna say that's what we should check out first. That small thing in the tree.
Yeah. That too. Let's go.
Begin to lead your party to where you saw it, Con?
Yep.
Yeah. You lead your party over to it, and it's only a mere 50 feet from where you currently have landed your ship. And yeah, you go over to the exact tree. It looks like a pine tree that towers up about 80 feet in the air. However, about 15 feet up, clear as day, nailed to this tree right here, seems to be the well-decayed corpse of what seems like a little tiny Levy, the sprite. However, it's not quite Levy. It just seems like a sprite has been pinned up here.
The hell? Hey, Levy, get a closer look at that thing.
Do I have to?
Well, we gotta know
Okay. All right.
You don't have to touch it. Just take a look.
She flies up and looks at it and kind of winces and squints her face a little bit. Ugh. Is that what I look like on a bad day? No, it's been dead up here for a while.
What do you know? Is there any clue to maybe what killed it?
Probably the iron stake that's embedded in their heart.
Yeah, that probably would do it.
Wait a second. I don't really know if it's iron, but
Well, whatever it was, it might have been what caused death.
Everyone, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Natural 20 for 25. I peeked.
22.
Okay. You rolled that, Adeline?
I did. It's a 6.
23 again.
Nice. So those of you that rolled 20, about another 50 feet deeper into the woods behind a lot of brush and thicket, you look and see there's another one of these small sprites pinned up another 15 feet up on this tree. This one looks a little less decayed, but still in a really bad state. It's 50 feet deeper into the woods. You, Sammy Talltide, also see this, and deeper, even further into the woods, about 80 feet between all the brush, the thicket, the trees, you see there are, well, there's a few things. There's a raccoon, a house cat, and a squirrel, all standing on their legs, their hind legs, looking at you.
I'm gonna signal everyone to kind of get down, down.
What?
And everyone starts getting down.
There's something really weird out there. There's a squirrel, a cat, and a raccoon or something over there just looking right at us.
Oh, you see it too?
You stand up to get another look, Sammy. They're gone.
Ah, must be seeing things. Sorry about that. Could have sworn I saw something up there, though.
Would I know anything about animals that stand on their hind legs?
It's a very high DC, but go ahead and roll a history check.
14.
Yeah, an animal standing up on their hind legs definitely doesn't sound too natural. I mean, some animals have to do it. Deer can do it. Cats can do it. There's animals that can definitely do it. But it seems very odd to see 3 creatures of that kind doing it together. Other than that, you're not quite sure.
Might be something worth doing some research on later.
Letty begins to write that down. Hawkins looks at you. So what are we doing, Captain?
Keep going.
I can
Right then.
I can get at least me and one other person a better viewpoint.
Hawkins just looks at you and slowly raises his hand.
Yeah, take
What does it mean?
Hawkins.
I'm taking Hawkins.
I'll go with you. Sorry.
Give me 10 minutes. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I'll take a feather from my bag, and I'll start to cast a spell within 10 minutes.
Okay. All right, yeah. Is anyone else doing anything for the next 10?
I'll grab the alchemy jug back from Hawkins. Hey, come here. Give me that.
Oh, sorry, Captain. I meant to give
No,
it
I'll
back
give
to
it back.
Chris.
No, I'm gonna give it back. I just want some.
Oh,
It's
sorry,
yours.
there's
I
beer
just
in it.
want a little
There's
bit.
beer in it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'll ask Levy to
Here you go.
do like a fly around like a, I guess, about 300 feet around where we are, and then if she sees anything to ping me back, and then I'll.
Go ahead and you have the stats for Levy, right? The sprite stats.
I don't think so. I think
It
there's
should
normal.
be under. It should be on your character sheet under additional animals or something like that. If not, it's a good spot to put it. I can pull up the sprite character sheet though.
Yeah, you can pull up
go
extras
ahead.
and go to sprite, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, add an extra.
Then you go to familiar.
It's taking a minute to load here.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know this existed. I had no idea about this.
Oh yeah. It's actually pretty useful for having.
So if I had known about that, I would have added this a long time ago.
No, yeah, you're good. That's my bad. I should have made it known for you. Yeah, when you're able to add the sprite, I was gonna say go ahead and roll a perception check for Levy.
It's not loading right now. It's just
It's just basically it's a +1, or sorry, a +3.
All right, so I'll just do a normal roll and add
Yeah,
3
just
to
roll
it.
d20 +3.
Dirty 20.
Yeah. Within that 10 minutes, Levy does kind of like a fly around within a 300-foot radius, and at some point you'll hear in your head there's like a ping, and it'll go, boss, I found another one
Now the sprite.
at 100 feet this way. Yeah.
There's another one of those sprites pinned to a tree over down 100 feet, and I'll point in the direction I got pinged from. Okay, I'll keep a note on that. I'll just keep looking to
Yeah,
see
I
if we
don't
can
know.
find my brother.
Yeah. I don't know if we should follow them or just keep going. They seem to find us anyways.
Well, it's best to
At this
stay in one place so they can find us easier.
point, Con, your spell will ping off.
And I will cast Summon Greater Steed, and I will Fury as a Griffin.
Yeah.
And basically do the same thing that Barvor just did. Was my original plan.
Yeah. So now,
But now with the
as
casting,
you-
he's large, I believe. Griffins, yeah, they're large.
yeah. You summon Find Greater Steed and Fury. Normally just a rather
Yeah,
tough-looking
I'll-
warhorse. And you can describe how what color they look and everything like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But
put an art.
this griffin is a considerable size larger than Fury was, and looks a lot meaner too. But
Wow, Fury
are we
looks
gonna get
cooler
on
than
that?
ever.
oh yeah,
I'll be right back and go use the restroom.
I'll kind of pet the feathered mane, and I'll hop on the back and offer Captain a hand.
Grab it. Reach for Hawkins.
I don't think Hawkins will fit.
Sorry, bro. You gotta stay here.
oh shit. All right, Captain. I'll stay here.
Barvor, which
um,
direction was the other sprite?
I'll point in the direction I got it pinged from. I mean, I
it
could
was,
shrink myself down a little bit if I could fit on there.
You gather you could
I'm also
probably
full
fit
plate mail.
about 2 people comfortably, and even then it's pushing it because you are in plate. And although If you had a small or tiny creature, it could probably go in the talons of the griffin, but that's about it.
Oh, so I can't reduce my size or anything with the alter self.
I mean, if you were small or tiny.
Well, I don't think
then-
Alter Self reduces your size.
Yeah.
You're the same size.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we can have an air team and a ground team. We'll just go in the same direction.
I can alter my weight too.
So you're. It was west, was the direction that these sightings are coming from. You're gonna be in the air with Captain, and the rest gonna keep going?
Yeah, I'll kind of go at a half pace. So we can look
Thanks for the
around,
follow.
So I can
Yeah.
keep up just kind of above the tree line of the ground party.
Okay. Alright, Alright, anyone else doing anything, or are you all moving westward?
Yeah, I'll follow the rest of the party if they're going. I'll walk with them, and I'll continue having Levy just continue searching the area and pinging me in case we find my brother or anything suspicious.
Okay.
And I'll have her do that while she's invisible, just in case, so she doesn't run it and attract any hostile attention.
Gotcha. Yeah, you guys continue marching through this dense thicket of wilderness. You get about 100 feet deeper before you find the sprite pinned up in the tree, just like Levy had found. However, Sammy and Khan, go ahead and roll perception checks.
Nine.
Okay.
Seven.
Samuel and Khan, you're both up in the air above the wilds a little bit, and you kind of get a height advantage. Yes. You look down, Samuel. Khan is riding in front of you, so he's kind of blocking your front vision a little bit. And you're just looking down. You see your party member through the trees as they pass by. So you're kind of keeping track on them, seeing if you see anything up here. And you don't catch anything quite yet. However, Yukon, off in the distance, about a mile ahead of you, actually a bit more, maybe about 2 miles ahead of you, you see this ominous black stone tower, kind of tilted slightly.
I'll kind of start to lower myself into the tree line slowly.
Okay.
Kind of catch up with the ground group.
You lower yourself, and about 5 minutes later, your party members all meet up with you and see the griffin kind of huffing on the ground.
There's a large, dark, leaning tower. I'll kind of point in the direction.
Ominous, Rotten Robin
Yeah.
says.
Sounds like our destination for now.
Yeah.
I think that's all right. All right.
I mean, I don't know. Not sure if my brother would go in there, but is that part of the Hemlock Wilds?
Seems to be.
I guess it's worth at least checking, and maybe he went over there to seek shelter.
I will say it also, not to make it seem like a weirder situation, but isn't it just weird that like it happens to be sprites, and I'll kind of gesture to your sprite in the same
Yeah.
woods that your brother is lost in.
That seems odd. I don't know why he'd come out here. I don't know. Why you think he did that? I don't
No. I'm just saying. I think it's probably related somehow.
Who would want to kill sprites?
Does he look like you, your brother?
What? Wait,
Does he look like you, your brother?
who does?
I'm asking if your brother looks like you.
Oh, no, he's a little bit taller. He looks more, he has more elven
like-
features than I do.
Okay. I was like thinking maybe like somebody was just hunting somebody who looks like you in sprites in this woods, you know?
Oh, no, he's got blue robes, he's got a monocle. He's a bit taller and more fair skinned since he spends most of his time indoors. I do the legwork.
Gotcha. Yeah. But yeah, maybe your brother took shelter in the tower, or maybe he was looking for you at the tower because it's maybe a point of interest, and you're an investigator or something, archaeologist.
That's possible.
I think it's worth checking out either way.
Yeah. Well, hopefully nothing bad happened.
You
Go.
guys approach the tower then?
Yeah. I'll take Captain back up in the air.
Okay. Take your captain back in the air and begin to follow as aerial support for your ground team that begins to move closer to this tower of black stone.
Hey, Levy, can you go up on ahead and when we in that tower, just do a little quick scouting to make sure there's nothing in there that seeks to harm. Just keep yourself
Okay.
keep yourself hidden.
Oh yeah, I'm in here. Has to.
Yeah, don't want you
Yeah.
end up pinning on a tree too.
Just you hear an audible shudder.
Yeah.
You continue traversing through the woods for another 2 miles before you don't come across the tower ground team, but about 20 feet away from the tower, there is about 12 what looks like corpses on the ground. They don't look like fresh corpses. They definitely look like they've been here for a considerable amount of time. At least a month. And even then, you're not sure if the corpses themselves are that old, if that makes sense. You find that there's 12 corpses in front of you, basically.
We all see this?
The ground team does.
Oh, okay.
Hawkins just kind of looks over. What are we doing?
I don't know. Do we want to approach them?
I don't know. I'm not usually the boss. Should I be the boss? Captain Rotten Robin looks at you all. I'm gonna make a decision unless you all do.
I mean, maybe we should have someone poke them. I don't know.
I can poke him. He draws his rapier.
Well, I mean, from a distance.
He shrugs.
Anybody have like a bow and arrow or something?
Hawkins digs in his pocket and pulls out a rock. I got my lucky rock.
Oh, don't throw your lucky rock away.
Well, I mean, it's lucky. You know, I'll find it.
Hmm.
All right. Hang on. I got this, guys.
Oh.
Hawkins, like, picks up the rock and aims it for a second. And chucks it. Smacks into the ribs of one of the corpses with a loud thud. And then falls to the ground. I think them there are corpses, sir.
Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes corpses just have a tendency to come back. Especially given the weird vibes I'm getting from this forest.
Rotten Robin slowly begins to approach the corpses. And then waves you guys over to come over. Up above, you guys see Rotten Robin kind of goes into a clearing and kind of waves his arms in a cross, and then kind of like lowers himself down, gesturing for you to come down.
I'll fly us down.
Fly you and Sammy down, and as you land, you see the 12 corpses in front of you.
Damn, you guys killed 12 people while we were up there?
You guys, wow.
Yeah, I wish I was strong enough to be able to do that so quickly.
Killed one of them with my lucky rock, Captain.
Yeah, make sure you find it. Don't leave it behind.
Yeah, go get it. Here, I'll go with
It's
you.
right here. It's right here. I got it. He reaches down,
okay.
and picks up the rock.
No, I'm just gonna go around and look. Do any of these corpses look like my brother?
Roll a medicine check.
Give a quick divine sense.
16.
Yeah. None of these look like your brother. Affirmatively. These all seem like these corpses have been dead for about a month. However, because of your role, you gather that the bodies themselves, they were slain a month ago, but it seems like these bodies are years and years older than they should be. Definitely some undead were slain here.
Ah, so these were undead at one point, it seems.
You said you're divine sensing, Con?
Yep.
You get the feeling that this ground is desecrated, but there's no tinges of undead or celestials or fiends or anything like that. Ground you stand upon, though, is desecrated.
Well, the ground is definitely desecrated. Definitely reaffirms that your theory of there being undead here at one point. Undead that are currently dead in front of us.
That's why I had someone just throw a rock at it to make sure they didn't just get up. We don't want to get ambushed by freshly resurrected undead.
Dang, Hawkins, that's impressive.
Okay. Thanks, sir. Thank you.
Here.
Appreciate the praise.
Take this. This is your new lucky rock or whatever you want to call it. And I'll give him the platinum ring.
By the gods, Captain.
Hang on to that. Hang on to it.
With my life, sir. He looks at. He puts it on his middle finger, looks at Rotten Robin, and then gives him the finger and smiles. Look what Captain gave me.
Hey, Captain?
Yeah.
Is that a platinum ring that I gave you?
Yeah, is that okay?
Oh, regifting, huh?
Sure, that's fine.
Wait, was it something? Wait, what was it?
No, it's just for a spell. It's okay.
Oh, that was for. Yeah, I remember that.
I could get another one. It's
Hey
only 50 gold.
Hawkins, about that ring. No, I'm joking.
What, you need it back, Captain? I'll
Nah,
give it back to you.
You can.
Well,
Nah,
I'm
you
actually,
just happy I got to wear it.
If we took Z's inventory, I have Z's. I could just give Z's Captain.
Oh yeah. That'll work.
I'll give you another platinum ring, Captain.
I'll just, as I'm handing it to him, I'll take the one from Con and I'll put that one. Yeah, I got
Oh,
this
yeah.
one, anyways. Thank you, Con.
Oh, you're so rich.
No, we just look out for each other.
That you do.
We're the Talltidesmen.
We're going in that. What's at the tower?
What do you guys think?
I mean, hope.
Um,
Levy, how's it looking in there?
You say down?
I'm down.
All right.
Levy responds,
This is my
it
job, Captain.
seems pretty clear. It's old. Everything's just dusty in here. It looks like the cellar, though, where it leads down deeper into the tower, it's blocked off. It looks like it just all the stones have crumbled.
Oh, apparently it's clear in the tower. It's just there's a path that leads lower and deeper into the tower that's blocked off. Like it collapsed or crumbled at something.
Time-wise, why are we ahead or behind?
I think we're ahead.
Because I think this is that
You
tower,
guys are-
right?
Mm-hmm.
The one that Kai set on
Yeah.
fire.
You're
Yeah.
currently ahead.
Okay. So that's so the chemicals haven't burned it then yet, probably.
They,
I
they,
assume.
so it's a stone tower. You did burn the inside of it,
Okay, so
and
wait, so
it
it would have
did
been burned. Okay.
maintain. It sorry, it is burned. However, it is the tower still stands essentially.
No,
All
yeah,
the
I figured it would.
floors,
But I was
however,
gonna
are
ask
fucked
if
up.
there was like soot and stuff. That's all I was asking.
There, yes, there is like soot
Okay.
and stuff. I failed to mention that. Yeah, there would be soot and stuff all over the walls, but for the most part, she just mentions that there's a lot of rubble, a lot of dust, a lot of soot, and a lot of dirt.
Did a number on this place.
Yeah, apparently someone set fire to it, I guess, because she said something. Livy said something about soot and ash in there. And what's curious is what that path to the lower part of the tower is. I wonder if there's a way to clear it out. But I don't think my brother would be in there.
Well, let's search the tower for your brother, I guess, and if he's not there, do we go deeper? Do we turn around?
I guess we would have to go back in the forest because that's the only other place.
Oh, you could also clear the rubble.
Yeah.
Try. What's the
Well,
move here?
I guess
Captain?
we'll go up.
Up
Search
it
the tower
is.
first.
Yep. Clear it.
Clear. Watch your corners.
You start, yep. You start
Tighten up.
like assaulting the tower, stacking on each other. You give each other the slap on the shoulder and keep going. No, yeah,
Damn it,
you enter
if this
into
was
the.
tomorrow, I could have totally used the spell to try to find your brother.
I mean, I have a spell too, but I need a crystal ball. That's why I was asking for one earlier if anybody had a spare one to spare.
None on me. You guys enter into the black stone tower, and it looks like it usually would have went up about 3 stories. However, all the floors have been burned through, and all of the stuff that was on those floors have all just tumbled down to the very bottom. You do see that there is kind of like a slight staircase that begins to go down, and there's just massive boulders that are just completely blocking the entire entrance, essentially. It looks like the entire tunnel has essentially just caved in on itself. Levy kind of searches through the tower. There's a few papers, a couple old books, but nothing else really.
Well, if you're able to grab any of those papers and bring them here.
All right.
Not sure if the books might be a little bit too heavy for you.
Yeah, she goes around and grabs yeah, she grabs a book, brings it down. Here you go. This was one of the only surviving ones up there.
I'll just. What does the cover say?
The cover says "The Queen of Worms."
Queen of Worms. Anybody know anything about that?
No, not really.
Hmm. I'll open the book and just like do like a quick
Skim.
skim it.
You skim through the book a little bit, and it generally seems to be a written account of a woman being buried after her death, coming back to life, searching for her lost lover, only to find he's also dead.
Hmm.
Almost looks like it's written not necessarily in a factual sense, but almost like
Like a fairy tale
it
or
was
fable.
written as a fairy tale. Yeah, like a fable.
Well, if nothing else, it can go in the collection in my library. I'll stuff it in my pack.
Looks like there's a spot for a campfire here, but that seems about it.
Yeah. What do you think about that
Nothing
path
else
down
seems to
there?
be
You think that's
scorched.
can even move those boulders out?
We could always try between me and Adelaide. But I will take out the Lantern of Revealing.
Ah, okay.
That is the bag of holding. Give that a shine around.
Yeah, you give that a shine around. I'm assuming it came loaded with a little bit of oil in it, so you shine it around a little bit. It doesn't reveal any invisible creatures other than Levy, of course, and it doesn't give you any objects that are invisible as well. It doesn't seem like there's any hidden entrances or anything. Not in this area, at least.
I mean, I could maybe try breaking up the boulders with some Eldritch Blast or something.
If you want.
Yeah, I'll just launch some Eldritch Blasts at some of the boulders and try and break them down into smaller pieces and make them easier to move.
Okay.
Because it's be force damage.
You send a few eldritch blasts into the side of one of these boulders, and it does like crumble this massive boulder into a few smaller chunks that kind of like tumble and fall onto the ground. And then it looks like the sides of the like tunnel essentially fall down even more, filling that space with another.
Oh, thanks for the follow.
It seems like this was a cave in.
I guess there's no getting in there.
It's certainly possible to move through it. It would just take a considerable amount of manpower and time. Essentially as if you were mining.
Yeah, I mean,
Are
we
we
probably.
on a time crunch?
Yeah, I don't think my brother's in here.
Okay.
I'll
I'll
actually
say,
try hollering out for my brother.
Yeah, no, you holler out for your brother, saying his name, crying it out for a second, getting no response, but just a few birds that kind of laugh in the distance. You also notice, breaking a few of these boulders with Eldritch Blast, you notice at one point there's like a full-on skeletal arm sticking out underneath one of the boulders.
Ooh. Seems like someone was caught in that cave in. Hopefully it didn't take too long for him to die.
And it looks like this skeletal hand in particular looks like it's been here, I mean, as recent as the other corpses, but it's skeletal. So it's obviously, the skeleton itself has been around for dozens and dozens of years.
Just take one more quick glance up top, Levy, and see, and maybe Drummel's up there.
All right, she goes to the very top and go ahead and roll one more perception check with Libby. It's a +3.
Be 14.
No, nothing up here.
Yeah, I guess he's probably still in the forest then.
Where do we go from here?
It'd be a lot easier if I had a crystal ball.
I don't think any of us have any crystals.
I think Arthur has that orb, but I don't know if that would even work.
That's a dragon.
Well, it's made of crystal, isn't it? It's a ball.
I have no idea.
He's still back on the
All I
ship,
know is
so
I don't have one.
I'll be going deeper in the woods, Captain.
Well, yeah, keep looking for his brother.
Right then. Which way?
I guess
That
we got.
way. Which way do you think Barvor? Which way do you think could go? I don't know. What was his interest?
All right, so that's where we currently are.
Currently, yes.
Maybe just further into northwest, maybe.
Alright. You are going deeper into the Hemlock Wilds.
Yep.
Who leads the way?
Who's familiar with these woods?
No one.
Yeah, not me.
All right, I'll lead the way.
Alrighty. You will be assisted by Rotten Robin, if anyone. So you can
Sure.
go ahead and roll survival check with advantage.
$19.
Yeah. It's hard to know what the cardinal directions are currently in the Hemlock Wilderness, but looking up through the woods, you're beginning to see that the sun is beginning to set. It's almost turning to dusk, and you can begin to see stars coming out, and you catch the glimpse of a portion of a constellation and know which way you're going. Continue northwest. You travel for 2 hours before you finally come across an odd sight. It looks like almost there's this dirt ravine in front of you. It only goes down about 10 feet, but it's about 200 feet long. There's just a dirt line in the ground, like someone took a massive hammer, smashed it into the ground, and dragged it for 200 feet. There's a few broken trees, but it just seems odd.
What do you make of that, Cap?
I don't know.
Someone either had a very big shovel or something really big dug through there.
Yes.
Is it a perfect line?
It's a perfect line.
How long is it again?
About 200 feet long. It's about only 10 foot wide and about 10 foot deep. And it's not like when I say perfect, it's not like someone man-made like a hole that was 200 foot long, almost as if something like a tree had fallen, but there's no tree here. You move past it, making a note. You move another 2 more hours deeper into the Hemlock Wilds before you finally come across your first hopeful sign. In the mud, mixed among some pine cones, pine needles, dirt, and a little bit of bark, there's a dirty blue robe.
Oh no.
A road?
Robe.
Oh, a robe.
What do we think here?
That looks like my brother's robe. I'll go investigate and.
Yeah, oh, my thing died. Put this in. Yeah, you're picking up the robe.
Yeah, I'm gonna just investigate and make sure, just to see if it looks like my brother's robe.
Yeah, you get a good look at it, and assuredly, without having to roll, this does look like it is your brother's robe. It's a little tattered, dirty, obviously. Go ahead and make a survival check really quick. With advantage, you're being assisted by Rotten Robin.
Jeez, wow, 5. That was same number. Holy fuck.
You know, it obviously looks like it was ditched here. You're in the middle of the Hemlock Wilds. You're not sure why he would be all the way out here necessarily. And it doesn't seem like there's any footprints. It seems like it's been here for a few days. Maybe a week.
Yeah, it looks like it's been out here for a few days. How the hell did he get out all the way out here? Anybody see any footprints or anything?
Livy's looking around. I don't see anything.
Any other any other possessions that might have been left behind?
No, just the road.
It's the robe. No footprints. What? I'm gonna look up. See if any movement in the trees up above.
You look up and there's no movement in the trees other than the wind catching the pine needles.
I'm gonna use the
You
bathroom.
see the
real quick,
stars
sorry.
coming out a little bit.
I'll do a quick fly around, see if I can spot anything in the area up, like farther ahead, or just in like maybe 100-foot radius.
Okay. Con, go ahead and make another perception check.
22.
22. It seems like maybe about a half mile to the direct west. It appears that there's kind of like a clearing of trees slightly. And it looks like there's this, well, funny enough, a stone archway here.
I'll go down and I'll tell the group that.
About a half mile to your west seems to be a stone archway in a clearing.
Like I said, that's our next point of interest.
We're going
I'll
now.
go check it out.
Yeah, well, because obviously my brother ain't here. Even though he left his robe behind, which is really weird. He really likes that robe. He wouldn't leave it behind like this willingly.
Let's keep going then.
So just
Yeah,
I'll
just continue
hold up the
westward.
robe and I'll put it in my pack.
Yeah.
After I
It's a bit
prestidigitate,
heavy.
clean it.
Yeah, you clean it and then put it in your pack. You continue westward, getting, about a half mile of travel in, before the Hemlock Wilds kind of opens up a little bit into this small clearing, almost like a glade. And, in the center of this glade seems to be this rather odd-looking stone archway. Doesn't look like there's any other things here. There's no runes on anything. There's no other portions of a ruins. There's just stone archway.
It's weird. It's like no markings on it. Oh,
How not like proficient in like mason stuff or nothing. I'm not a dwarf, but any like can we tell how old like the stone is, or like
Yeah.
if it was man-made or not man-made?
Yeah, go ahead and make a nature check.
And of course, it's a
yeah.
strength check.
I'll go with. I'll be investigating it with him.
You can either roll with advantage or you can both roll.
I can roll
You
my
said
own.
nature?
What?
Yes, nature check.
It's up to you, Barber. Whatever you want to do.
I rolled my own. It's 22.
Probably for the better.
'Cause I'm pretty good at it.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's man-made stone. You're not sure who the craftsman might have been, like race-wise or anything like that. And you're not sure how old it is. However, Barvor, it seems like this is of definitely some ancient, like, craftsmanship. It's been here for hundreds, if not thousands of years. However, you're not sure what race really crafted it. But it's been here a really long time, apparently.
Yeah, it's been here a long time, guys. How long? I don't know, but it's quite old.
It's upwards of 1,000 years, probably.
Older than any of us, anyway.
Well, it's just a damn stone archway, ain't it? Fucking says.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like no insignias, no runes or anything, from what I could tell.
What do we do?
If you give me a,
Do we break it?
no, don't break it. This is a piece of history. Don't break it.
History. Looks like an archway.
Have we seen a stone archway before?
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
it seems like almost like the one
Did
down
we see it in like
in the dark.
dark, right? Yeah.
You did see one, yeah.
Okay, you know what? Out of curiosity, just to test things out. Oh shit! Hold on, I'm lagging. Hold up, I'm waiting for my computer to catch up here.
Okay. So you're saying stone archways are history?
Well, it's old, so it's been around a long time. I'm
What's
going
that got to
to.
do with anything?
I'm gonna say the password for the portal down below. The unknown.
Nothing happens.
I thought
Be
for sure.
known.
Nothing
Thought for sure that would have done something.
Learn.
In that
Understood.
case, I will ritual cast detect magic on this portal, on this archway rather.
Okay. Yeah, you cast detect magic on it, and it is indeed magical. But you don't see any runes on the stones.
Gonna bust out the lantern of hidden shit again.
Okay. Yeah, you bust out the lantern of revealing. You point at the archway.
Yep.
Yeah. As the light comes onto the archway, you see there's this very light blue water in between the archway.
So it's active. I'm not sure if I want to find out where that goes, though. But if my brother went in there, I don't know why he would go in there. I hate that.
Chased in there.
Huh?
Maybe it was chased in there.
That is possible. But we didn't see any footprints. Do you guys see any footprints around here besides ours?
Maybe your brother was
Make a
floating off the
survival check.
ground.
And I'll have Levy look with me.
Ron and Robin will look with you.
Okay. Jeez. 11. Fuck, man. With these...
Other than your own footprints, it doesn't seem like anyone's been here in quite some time.
It seems like nobody's been here in a while other than us. I hate to ask this of you, Levy, but would you be able to jump in there and I'll summon you back?
I guess so, but what happens if it brings me really far away?
I mean, it shouldn't
Or if
matter. I'll be able
If
to...
it kills me?
I'll still be able to bring you back.
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
I really don't like asking this of you, but if my brother's in there...
We could also just all go.
Oh, yeah, I guess, but... Yeah. I mean, if that's up to you, if you really...
Sure.
Oh, well, I mean, I do have a way to get
I
us...
would just feel bad sending your little friend there.
Yeah,
Dies,
yeah.
and then-
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
I mean, I could go in, Cam. Let
But
me
there'll
show
be
you
no
that
way-
I'm strong.
But there'd be no
No,
way to get you
no.
out.
Trust me.
Maybe if anything, we send your friend here. Well, sorry, our crewmate Hawken here back to the ship to inform. What you call this? Someone of us have a way to let him know that we're gonna go through a portal. Thrask. Hiccups. Oh god.
Has
Could
this
do that,
group
Cam.
encountered the Quizzards portals?
Don't think
I
so.
think the
think
Quizzard
the
was
other group
with
has.
was the Contemptibles.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I did learn a new Mystic Arcanum that can take us out, bring us back here if it takes us to another plane. but it won't bring us exactly to where we need to this area.
Oh, that's perfect.
No, we don't have scripts. It's pretty much just
If we
improv.
Go there and rest. I can also banish one of you. If it is on another plane.
Yeah, it's all improv. We
You
just
mean you
basically
have
act as
Hollyton?
our characters, but it's more or
Yeah,
less improv.
sure.
The only script is
Just-
like
You got this.
NPCs.
Keep just
pretty
going
much.
straight. You'll be all right.
Alright, Captain. Alright.
Trust you.
What do you want me to say to him?
We're going through a portal.
Yeah, we might be back quickly. We might not be. Might take us a while to get back.
So hold tight. We might
Got it.
be back in 30 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. If we're not back within. I don't know, as long as you can last.
But we'll last, Captain. We always make do. Alright, be safe. I'm gonna find my way through the woods.
Mm,
I'll look at
Starts running.
I'll look at Robin. It's your last chance, unless you're gonna go through this portal with us.
Oh boy, the gods. I'll go through the goddamn portal with you. You sure that's a portal?
That's what the lantern showed. It showed like what looked like a portal. It's just
Oh,
More
why
like a
can't
pool
sh-
of water. But
Why can't you just be normal adventurers and just like rob people on the road or help a woman get a cat out of a tree?
we are helping a woman get a cat out of the tree.
Just
The
a-
woman just happens to be Barvor, and the cat's just her brother.
yeah.
And this is the tree.
We'll start climbing then. I'll be right behind you.
All right, let's go.
I'll put my shield up.
You know, I'll walk behind Khan, and I'll have my fingers crossed to make sure, like hoping that we land the other side lands on a non-perilous area.
Alright. You both go through the portal then? Let me ask this. Is anyone not going through the portal?
I don't think so.
Alright.
Does anyone kind of want Hawkins back?
Hawkins wants to be back.
He's
I
already
feel like
away
he's
down there.
Much safer without us.
I know, but he's gonna go through that woods.
We're about to go through a portal.
I know, but it's scary for just him to go by himself.
I can send Fury with him.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Okay, Fury, go get that guy and fly him to the boat.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, fine.
Thank you, Fury.
It looks like it goes to like neigh like a horse at you and just growls like a griffin.
And I'll just tell him, if you want to make your way back here when you're done, go ahead. If not, I will just summon you tomorrow. But you'll be back with me soon.
I'll find you.
Yeah.
So,
As I walk through, I'll hold my breath just in
Fucking about to
case.
Shit himself as a fucking griffin about to scoop him up out of the air.
give me a second here. I do math really quick. Okay. So, the first go through the portal, and there's this uneasy feeling sitting in the pits of your stomachs as you phase through existence and teleport to an unknown area. Except the problem is you're falling. You're all falling. In fact, you look around and feel the weight in your stomach kind of lift as the gravity begins to push you further and further down to the surface of wherever you currently are. You look below you, you see there are clouds a good solid 20,000 feet below you.
Oh
And
shit.
you roughly are about 40,000 feet in the air, falling.
I will activate Wings of Flying,
You do.
and I will grab.
You see
Cap
the rest of your...
if I can.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and... Yeah, actually, you can go ahead and... Actually, for the purpose of this, go ahead and make a... Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
I will use my inspiration.
Okay.
Thirteen.
13. You grab Captain Talltide's hand and prevent him from falling any further as you see Adelaide, Captain Essex, Rotten Robin, Clapham, Barvor, all falling down.
Anybody who doesn't have flying ability, come to me.
Scream this, but no one can hear it.
Adelaide
The
will
wind
start
rushes
her wings
through
of
your ear.
flying.
Okay,
Start
so
wings of
as soon as
flying.
I see that, we'll try to get to Robin Rotten. And who else is with us?
That's it, I think.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I'll grab onto Robin, and I'll cast Fly on the both of us.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
We kill Robin the first time we leave with them.
Oh, that's a natural one.
Oh my god.
You grab a hold of the ankle of Captain Robin Clapham, and then feel it slip through your fingers as he falls hundreds and hundreds.
Well,
of
as soon
feet
as
down.
I feel any contact, I'm gonna cast it.
We'll say for the purposes of this, you didn't necessarily touch him. You just touched like his boot, and you were like gonna cast it and just didn't. It managed to get it off in time. He does consider. I mean, he is falling. You are currently still falling too, unless you cast your fly. That's up to you.
Well, if we're still full, I'm gonna try and make my way to him again.
You have about 78 turns until you hit the ground.
Okay, well, I will attempt to grab him again.
All right, this will be your last chance to try and grab him. Go ahead and it's a little bit harder this time, because he is falling at a rate of 500 feet a second.
Okay.
You're not flying, right? You're still falling?
Yeah, I didn't cast
So
it.
you're
Yeah, I
also
was waiting to touch him
falling at a
before doing
similar
it.
rate. All right, so this is a little bit harder of a DC, but go ahead and roll another sleight of hand check.
Okay, I'm burning my inspiration for this. Uh, 17.
17. This time, you do manage to grab a hold of the foot of Captain Essex Rotten Robin.
And then
Clapham.
as soon as I realize I got him, I cast Fly on the both of us.
You do. And immediately the gravity is halted, and you are now just floating in a stasis, thousands and thousands of feet in the air.
Ah, shit.
For everyone, it's getting a little bit hard to breathe up here in the stratosphere, but you see that there are clouds thousands of feet below you. You do see, however, now that you're looking at it, everyone go ahead and roll a perception check.
Wow, holy fuck. Wow, I'm rolling shit right now. The nat 1. I don't see shit.
Natural 20 for 25.
Okay. All right. So, as you guys are kind of getting a hold of your situation and looking down at the vast openness of the world, you Khan, look down and see that there are 5 flying creatures flying up towards you. They're about 1,000 feet away currently. And with an unnatural sight, Samuel Talltide, you stare at these 5 creatures down there as you're being held by Khan, and you swear you've seen these before. They look like owls.
Are owls? I don't see it.
You do see 5 flying creatures.
Yeah,
You see
there's
5
something
owls.
coming our
Talltide.
way.
Oh boy, I think they're coming right at us.
Come on, let's get down.
I'll start
They get about
going
500 feet
towards
away.
them.
You start going towards them, and
Go.
within,
Well, towards Barvor, I guess, not the owls.
towards Barvor. Yeah.
I'm just gonna make my way down as fast as I can. I'm even dashing. I don't want to be caught up in the air with whatever whatever that is up there.
You see Rotten Robin's kind of getting used to the
I like
fly,
it,
and
you
he's like
see him.
twirling around in the air. Yeah, anyone that rolled a 20 or more can see them.
Yeah,
Nope.
you know they're there, Barvor.
Well, I either way, I'm trying to get down to the ground as fast as I can. Even if I don't see it, I don't want to be stuck up here because we're really high up. I'm on a time clock, on a time crunch.
So yeah,
I think
you
regardless, they'll
con.
Get to us before we get past them. Because they're coming from under us and we're going down.
Oh,
We're gonna hit
Yes.
them regardless.
well, see, I don't know that.
Well, I'm just saying that out of character, so.
Yeah.
Barvor is going down. Con, you kind of reach up to him for a second, and then he continues going downward.
As he starts to go away from me, I just go, I'm about to say something and point, and he just takes off. I'm like, okay, I continue down towards the creatures.
Yeah. You continue downward. Within the next few minutes, it is apparent for everyone that about 50 feet away, in the next couple seconds, you're going to be face to face with 5 giant owls.
Oh boy.
And as they get closer and closer, closer.
Well, if I start seeing them, I'm gonna make my way to the party. Back up.
Oh yeah, you make your way to the party. At this point, they are approximately seconds away from you, and when they're just about to crash into all of you, they disperse like a shotgun blast all around you, kind of twirl around you guys, and then start doing flips around you all. Not attacking you. Almost as if they're showboating.
Oh.
One of them
Do they look?
goes over
Do
to
they look
Adelaide
like our
and starts
owls?
picking at her hair. Does look like your owls.
Yo, they've been gone forever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know these guys?
God. Here.
Yeah, they're ours.
They
Said
found
Barvor.
us.
One of them comes
Yeah,
over to
Captain.
Talltide.
They came home.
Wow.
They made it. They've grown up.
They are quite a bit older. They look like they're a bit more ruffled and a bit more wild now.
Oh,
One of them.
I'm glad at least they seem to be
situates-
friendly.
I'll
Yeah,
try
one of
to-
them situates itself underneath you, Captain Talltide. You have no flight currently, but now you're currently just sitting on the giant owl, and it just hovers here.
I'll let Captain go as he gets underneath me.
I'll go over to one. Hey, it's me.
It
Remember
kind
us?
of just twists its head, looks behind you in a 180 degrees, and just looks at you with its eyes.
gonna try it.
shatters its beak.
Try to pet it. Cheek.
You start like petting the cheek and feeling the rough, smooth, silky feathers all at once, and you start like scratching behind its head, and you just see it like slowly begins to blink its eyes, and then feels it for a second. Looks like it's
I-
comfortable.
All right. Anyone think what I'm thinking?
Yeah, let's go down. That's what I'm thinking.
All right.
Let's try to find mine.
Yours is here. In fact, there should be one for everyone, including Barvor. However, the previous owner is not around.
That one looks like Doc's, sir. You can borrow that one.
If he's okay with it, I'll hitch a ride.
Yeah.
I'll
you guys
gently
mount
settle
on
down
top of
on
these owls.
its back. I'll even make myself a little smaller to fit more comfortably.
Luckily, these have all been slightly trained. Not enough to the point where they can do everything, but they are trained enough to have riders. And as soon as everyone is safely situated on them, they begin to descend downwards. And as if you were at the precipice of a roller coaster, you feel your gut begin to kind of fold over itself as you just drop at just straight Mach 5 speeds downwards in a nosedive. You break through the clouds, and strangely enough, you're right above your ship. Right above Opalmont, to the north,
fuck?
right south of Hollyton, you're directly above your ship.
Just sent us in the air.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
just above the sea.
Hmm.
And you gather any mere mortal that were to go through that almost definitely meets their death.
Wow.
I really hope my brother didn't go through there.
Or does your brother have abilities like you or other?
I'm not sure if he has a fly spell.
One of the birds chirps.
Anybody have a way of speaking to animals?
I think the one that you did have is not here, so you may need to get a scroll eventually for it, unless someone does have it.
Would tongues work on them?
No. Speak with animals is probably the best move.
Okay. Otherwise, I have the tongue spell, so if I was able to do that. Because it grants this creature to the ability to understand any spoken or sign language that he hears or sees.
No, not for animals though.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
spoken language.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I gotcha.
You guys are currently about 500 feet above your ship. You see it is currently anchored. And you're actually, you're above your ship. You guys descend downwards.
I guess we do the ship, right?
Not any closer to finding my brother. Just
You could
found
go
his
back
robe.
into the hemlock.
Would these guys be able to just take us around there, around the woods? Maybe being a higher up, be able to get a better view of what's going on.
Try to fly over the woods.
Yeah, is that what you guys want to do?
Yeah, I mean, I'm down.
Okay.
Gonna sneeze. Ugh.
So,
And I'll give a description of my brother so they know what to look. Everybody knows what to look for. He's got dark black hair. He's got a monocle, which I'm assuming he still has that because I didn't find any of his other belongings. And he's tall. He's got he's he's a little stocky, but much thinner than Tremel and I. Because he's also much taller than the both of us, and more elven features.
you guys descend towards the Hemlock Wilds to give it one last scan.
I think I posted it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't post a picture. Hold on, I'll show you.
Like I said, if we can't find him today, if we rest, I can cast a spell that'll help me locate a creature. The only other thing I can think of is being so close to Opalmont, maybe, or like that island next to us. Maybe somehow he got transport there, but I don't really think that's likely.
So, everyone, go ahead and roll another perception check. Sweet.
20.
Oh god, natural 20 for 20.
Oh my god, that's like your third
Yeah,
one today,
okay.
guy. It's awesome.
7. I don't know why I roll perception checks. Even if I roll natural 20, it's an 18. My perception -2. My wisdom is -2.
So, you guys begin to descend downwards. It is the dementia hidden, yeah. You guys fly above the Hemlock Wilds for another hour, and you don't necessarily need the owl con, because at this rate, Fury is also following you, kind of tailing behind you at this point in time. You notice it about 30 minutes into your traversal. You get about right here, where there's kind of a clearing in the Hemlock Wilds once more, and there is a small river that runs from north to south. And, well, those of you that are more inclined in the history and geography of Chimerton would know that this is called the Lonely Channel. And it's just a thin strip of water that small ships and boats can use to traverse from north to south. However, right on the bend of this river, it almost seems like the earth itself tries to avoid a certain area. The river begins to arc, the trees begin to kind of thin out and push back towards the forest a little bit more to get closer to the rest of their friends. And in this clearing, there seems to be a lot of dead grass. Nothing really seems to be green here. And there does seem to be a single tree. It doesn't look like it has any leaves on it. And as you descend a little bit closer to get a better look, you know, Samuel, you're looking at this tree. It's no mere tree. It seems like there's, like, what could best be described as arms, hands, legs, and torsos kind of jetting out in odd, disgusting ways from this tree. It almost is, it seems like some twisted individual took a bunch of bodies and created a sculpture of a tree out of them. All the different branches are different fingers and hands split open. The trunk itself seems to be made out of multiple torsos. There's even breasts on some of them, and there's just a lot of, like, there's no blood. It just seems like it's all, well, grafted shut.
Adelaide looks away.
Because you're natural 20, you will also see that on the easternmost side of this horrific eldritch tree, there is a row of hands. About a set of 30 hands that are like outstretched on this side of the bark, almost as if it's like beckoning someone to come closer.
This is a sick place.
You also see, Samuel, there's a gold monocle on the ground.
A gold monocle?
What? What did you say?
There's a gold monocle over there.
Oh, no, no, no. Where did you see it?
It's right here. Just point down to it.
Oh.
By the tree.
It is by the tree. You all currently trying to land?
Yeah.
You go to land your owl in the dead grass pasture here, and the second that your owl's feet touches the grass, it immediately yelps and then flies back up another 10 feet.
Maybe not.
What were you gonna say, Sam?
No, go ahead. I was just saying maybe not. I don't know.
I'll hop off the owl 10 feet up.
Alright, so you're landing on the grass?
Yep.
Alright, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
I will too, and I'll cast it on Con.
What are you casting?
I'll cast, sorry, Featherfall.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I rolled a 3. Oh, sorry, 9.
Okay. You go ahead and suffer 6 points of necrotic damage, as it seems like your life force is essentially being drained by the shadows of every blade of grass currently here.
Gotcha. I have resistance to necrotic.
So you'll take 3. You also drop to the ground, Samuel?
Yeah, I cast Featherfall on. I was trying to cast it on myself and actually Con.
Okay, cool. Featherfall wouldn't negate the fall damage, however, you're still going to be kind of landing on to the grass, which is where the problem begins.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll another, or you go ahead and roll a con save now, Samuel.
I have a +5 next.
22.
You land, you feel the shadows beginning to try and take the essence from inside of you, trying to darken the light inside of you, but there is no light inside of Samuel Talltide, and the shadows only find shadows, and you take no damage.
Are you okay, Con? Or
Ow, 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 ow. Like
Can we-
tiptoeing. Ow, ow. Yeah, I'm fine. Let's check out this tree. Ow, before my feet melt.
I will go to land next to Khan and
Yeah, I'm gonna land next to Khan.
Ow, ow. Just stay close. Ow.
them.
Yeah, both of you guys, go ahead and roll your con saves then.
Be 26 with the +5.
Right.
It's a nat 1
Yes.
for an 11.
God.
Ooh, okay.
Adelaide died.
You take 9 points of necrotic damage, and as you land, Adelaide, you kind of aren't expecting your. I mean, you've been in your old form for quite some time, but even then, it still surprises you sometimes, and even just dropping off 10 feet into the air and dropping onto the ground, it hurts your knees and your bones, and you hear a crack, and it buckles underneath you, and you slam yourself into the ground, and you feel the shadows of the grass blades kind of lick at your cheeks and your lips and start sucking life out of you, and you immediately pick yourself up.
are you okay?
We all kind of offer a hand to her.
I'm okay. I'll take Khan's hand and dust myself off. Why does the ground feel like that?
This place is evil as all hell. I don't need divine sense to tell it's probably desecrated.
But that monocle.
I'm
Pretty
gonna
dark place.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and start pulling out holy water, and I'm just gonna start taking my holy symbol. I'm just not spelling anything, but I'm just gonna start fucking praying and spraying holy water everywhere as I walk.
As you walk, every time that you dash the holy water onto the ground, it sizzles, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
pale
Thoughtful.
grass comes back into green, verdant grass. So there's little splotches of green in amidst the pale grass glade you're currently in.
I'll
Adelaide,
take out
Con,
more
one more.
holy water,
Yeah.
and I'll just hand one vial to everybody.
Oh, very good. Also, Con and Adelaide, go ahead and roll another con save.
I will go. Okay, she rolled already. I won't.
Rotten Robin also is upset that this is happening.
18.
Okay, you pass.
I'm going to make my way to that monocle, so I'll splash holy water in front of me as I'm making my way over there.
Oh, sorry. You said
Yeah.
Constitution. Constitution.
Just for Con and Adelaide.
Oh, okay.
The further you guys walk, you definitely feel that the more you stand here, the worse that the feeling would get. But as soon as you pass the check, you kind of understand how to resist against this necrotic
okay.
energy,
Yeah.
and you not necessarily have to be too worried about it for now.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome.
Though, just for the sake of the flavor, Con, you start dishing out the holy water and using it to kind of create a green path towards this tree. You start slinging it left and right, whispering prayers to Torm, and your hand starts to just like not glow, it just starts to rumble slightly, almost as if you're like getting a little bit of like Parkinson's. It just like rumbles your gauntlet slightly.
Guys, I'll splash the holy water. I'll
Yeah,
I'll
continue
pray
doing
to Artalium, if that helps.
Yeah, you start splashing the water down, and you get right up to where the tree is. And now that you're even closer, it's even more disgusting. All of the nails from all of the hands in front of you have been completely ripped off. All of the fingers look like all the fingerprints have been acid burned, and they're all just slowly moving in and outward, very ominously, as if they're just beckoning someone to come closer.
Well, I'm not interested in the tree. I'm interested in the monocle that's on the ground. How
Yep,
far
you
is
go over
that?
to the monocle. It's right in front of the tree, about 5 feet.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna go there myself. I'm gonna ask Levy to go there because it's an obvious trap is obvious.
You're gonna sacrifice your friend for it, though?
but she doesn't stay dead.
No, she's still a living being. Like,
Doesn't
it
she
hurt.
still suffer?
Oh, that's true.
I would never
Right.
say
Oh, no,
hurt,
no, I got
but
even
I
better.
would
No, no,
suffer.
never mind, never mind. Mage hand. You just
There you go.
Okay.
summon. Oh, shit! I slapped myself in the head. I fucking forgot this. I'm so disgusted by this vision, this thing before me. I completely blanked on this.
Yeah, you cast Mage Hand on the monocle?
Yeah. I'll have the mage hand just pick up the monocle and bring it back.
You lift it up out of the grass and dirt, and it just levitates towards you into your hand, and as you hold it, it's cracked. There's a single crack in it.
Oh no. Oh, I really hope he's not part of this fucking thing. Do I see any like footprints or anything other than ours around the tree?
Roll a survival check. At advantage, you're being assisted. Rotten Robin will help.
I'll divine sense again too.
12.
Desecrated.
It's a good thing it was an advantage.
Yeah, first off, it does appear that this land is desecrated. You don't get any tinge of fae, fiends, or anything like that. However, you do get a tinge of celestial. This tree in front of you is celestial.
What?
You,
Okay.
Barvor, are looking around all over the ground, and there are indeed multiple sets of footprints trampled around here. A lot of it seems like wild game that seemingly made the mistake of coming in here, and you don't see their corpses anywhere, so you're not sure where those went, but their footprints just kind of disappear, and you do see multiple steps coming in and out of the tree. Right where the grasping hands are.
I'm gonna use the mage hand and try and. The hands are moving. On the ground.
Their hands aren't moving. The best way to describe it is there are 30 sets of vertical hands along the length of the tree trunk, right? And all of the fingers on them are just slowly moving back and forth, as if they're like, almost like they're casting a spell, you know? Their fingers are just wiggling back and forth really slowly.
Okay, so I was gonna say if there was any hands on the ground, I was gonna have my mage hand pull one up.
No hands on the ground. It doesn't seem like there's any loose body parts. Everything seems to be perfectly crafted in a way.
What do you make of this, guys?
I don't know, but I'm confused by this tree. I mean, that's obvious, but it very much looks undead to me, but it's celestial.
Celestial? I've never heard of a celestial that looks so horrid.
I know I'm gonna regret doing this, but I'm gonna take the rest of this holy water that I have. I'm gonna kind of start pouring it on my head. I'm gonna take a little bit of silver and iron from my pockets and throw it on me, like coat myself in it and cast a prayer. I'm gonna cast
Okay.
protection from evil and good.
Yeah,
And I can choose celestial.
good idea.
Oh, my ears are starting.
Oh.
And then
Uh-oh.
I'm going to. Yeah, right. That's bad. I'm gonna approach the tree, graspy handies.
Yeah.
I'll keep a
You-
Eldritch Blast handy in case if it starts attacking.
You approach the tree, and your gauntlet still shaking, not violently, just rumbling, like it's ready. And you approach directly in front of these grasping hands that kind of are grafted onto the side of the tree trunk. You just look at them, and their fingers wriggling back and forth slowly.
And I'll kind of like touch it.
Where are you touching it? Just right in the center of where the
hand is extended, right, or whatever. I guess
yeah,
in the center of the hands, the vertical hands.
Yeah, there's literally just 30 vertical hands, and
Yeah,
then
I'll
there's the
just touch
center
the
of
center
it,
of
which
that.
is where all the footprints are coming from.
I'll start dabbing up the hands.
Yeah, you like put your hand right in the center of the tree trunk, and well, go ahead and make a strength saving throw, Con.
Okay. Am I being possessed?
You are not being possessed.
Just check it, because it can't possess
but
me.
It does have. Go ahead and roll yours with advantage.
It's strength save, you said?
It is a strength save. It is a very high DC.
24?
You feel all the hands at once, all 30 sets, jet out from the tree, grab a hold of your arm, and stack fist on fist of one another, and start to pull you in. You hold out your hand and begin to try to resist initially, feeling your bones kind of creak. You feel your muscles beginning to tense. Do you want to remove yourself from the tree, or do you want to get pushed in?
They said there's footprints leaving?
There's leaving and leading from this tree.
And my gauntlet is telling me it's ready. Rumbling. As I'm getting pulled in, I'll just say, I don't know, and I'll get pulled in.
Yeah, you kind of like release the strength from your muscles, and you firmly expect to just be crushed against the force of this tree from how hard all of these hands have been pulling you, and you phase right through it as the tree opens up like a gash, like a wound, and you just delve into complete shadow, and it closes all at once. The arms retreat back to the hands and slowly just wriggle back and forth, ready for a next victim.
Shit, what do we do? What do we do?
Captain?
I'll grab it.
You going in?
Yeah.
You approach the tree. You put your hand in the center of it. You
Alright,
feel all of the hands grab.
I'm
at
gonna
once,
push my
roll
way
a
through.
Roll a strength save, Sammy.
12.
You are at the point in your life where you feel like you're a very powerful person, a very strong person too. Not as strong as other members of your party, sure, but you are more than average. You feel yourself instantly picked up and thrown into this tree trunk and appear on the other side.
I was actually pushing my way in behind him. I wasn't about to let Khan go out by himself.
Yep. And for those that are willing, you can be thrown into wherever this leads. Is there anyone not going in?
I'll go in there next. Last.
Adelaide, it's just you and Captain Essex, Rotten Robin Clapham, and he's just shaking his head.
Oh, I push him in.
Fucking Talltidesmen. What do you think? Hey, stop it! Get your hands up! Hey, I'm warning you.
Grabbing
I need to
both
make
of
sure
his shoulders and
all
putting
of
him
you-
against the tree.
you will try to resist. This is no mere pushover. This is Captain Rotten Robin Essex Clapham. Roll a athletics check.
$19.
Ooh, you might have got him here. That is a 12. You pick him up by his Harengon shoulders, throw him into the tree, and he goes, "You old Ranky!" And then he just immediately teleports.
I'll
leaving you
look
alone
back,
in front of
look
this
back
tree.
at the grass, and then I will go into the tree.
Right. You feel the arms grab one fist over the other in front of you, and you are pulled into this tree. On the other side, you immediately fall into a land that does not have light. There is not much here to entice any adventures. The dark shadows permeate not only the land, causing everything to come across as muted grays, blacks, and whites, but it even infects the hearts and souls of you all. Throughout this land is the overwhelming sensation of melancholy and depression. Visitors to this place will feel the constant chill on the air and the damp in their bones. Even the sun, when it does shine through the heavy clouds, is weak and far away, doing little to warm the skin. You can tell people that would call this place home could be seen as cold, apathetic, and even just being here for seconds, you can tell it's very easy to quickly fall into that same despair. You pick yourselves up and look around through this desolate desert that you currently are in, and you are in a desert. You gather that, like, picking up your feet and walking around slightly, you begin to look at your forms and make sure everyone made it through okay. You gather that travel through this place is going to be fairly difficult, as the sands and the land itself is morphic and constantly in a state of change, though you wouldn't be able to tell just by observing it. You feel the sands shift beneath your feet. You feel you visually see the dunes in the distance begin to try to, like, slowly change. The best way to describe it is, like, every time that you blink, the dunes are a different shape, making it almost impossible to have landmarks of where you're going. Let's see here.
I'll guess, because you said it's like dark, right?
It is very dark, yeah.
Cast daylight.
You cast daylight, and immediately the world itself seems to almost, like, take a sigh. Not necessarily of relief, but just a sigh. The darkness is banished away by the daylight, and there is still the present sense of, like, melancholy and depression. However, all the muted grays, blacks, and whites of this plane are a little bit brighter now. Still those colors, but just a little bit brighter with your presence.
I'll cast on my gauntlet.
You do, and your gauntlet still rattles.
Would I know anything about where we are?
Go ahead and roll a religion check.
I'll kind of hold my hand. I'll say to the group.
17.
While I keep doing this. I'll just say
you're
my
not
hand is
quite
violently
certain.
shaken.
You're not sure where you are, Barvor. A land of shadow for sure.
Damn.
Can't seem to figure out heads or tails of where we are. It's weird.
You all stand here in the cold, desolate sands of despair, just feeling all of your happiness and hope kind of sink for a second. And then you all spot a humanoid walking through the sands with a draped burlap hood. It looks like it has a cloak that covers most of its form. It sees you all. It looks like it's walking towards you.
What do you think that is?
I don't know.
Hopefully your brother.
Would I be able to make out any features that maybe would
It's
have
humanoid from this distance, though there is a lot of shadow currently. It's very hard to make out details.
I got
It's
double
not quite
sight.
within the daylight radius. That only helps within, like, I think, like, what was it, like 120 feet?
Yeah, it's like, let's see.
And that's only to see invisibility and.
Well, I see normally, both magical and non-magical within 120 feet. And through darkness.
Yeah, it's outside about 120 feet currently. It's outside of your daylight radius as well, which is 60 feet. It's probably a good 300 feet away, but it is humanoid. You do see it. You see the kind of remnants of a burlap cloak as it walks towards you all. Looks like it even has something on its back. You let it get closer?
My shield. Yeah.
Yeah. You let it get closer, and well, let's put it in pond art.
Oh shit.
This is what you see. Although it has a burlap cloak on, it kind of reveals its shoulder, revealing the other head that it has, and uses its hooked arms to kind of adjust the backpack it currently has. Takes one look at you all as it gets within about 20 feet away. You see what it looks like about at the 120 foot mark. It gets closer and closer, getting all the way to the tree that you guys are currently standing at. It looks at you all as it gets about 5 feet away from you all. Looks you up, down. Won't last a day. And goes towards the tree.
Hey,
You can talk.
would you be able to give me some information? If you don't mind.
Why do you need information when the world will end?
I'll transform into the alter self to look like my brother. Have you seen this man come through here? Like, he looks like this.
Told him the same thing I'm telling you.
Did you see where he went?
Across the sands.
Oh, basically the opposite direction where you going?
Looks at you. Unmoving, unblinking.
Where are we?
The land of shadows. Shadowfell.
Shadowfell. Not sure I've ever heard of that place.
Do not stay if you have no business here.
Yeah, I just want to find my.
Will take you.
Just want to find my brother, and we're leaving as soon as we find him.
The land may have already found him.
Well, thank you for the information.
It silently just looks at you, unmoving, unblinking. Leave while you have the breath too.
We should probably get going. The sooner we find my brother, the sooner we can get out of here.
It moves past you.
You know, I'll just walk. I'll just follow the path that he was coming from.
Yeah, it literally just appears like he was out in the sands. Give me a second here. Okay. Makes sense. Trying to see what kind this is. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, it kind of throws its hood back on, adjusts the backpack that it has, walks towards the tree that you all have just walked through, holds out its arms, and you watch all of the 30 hands grab a hold of this weird-looking creature and drag it into the tree. Leaving you all alone in these desolate sands.
Well, I guess that's our way out.
Idea of where to go.
The best hint we got is maybe the direction that he was coming from. Because he ran into my brother there at some point back there.
I guess we'll go that way.
Sounds good to me.
Right, you guys begin to venture into the sands. Okay.
Yep.
Who's leading?
Your brother Barvor.
Yeah. I guess I'm leading.
All right. Go ahead and roll a survival check with advantage. You'll be assisted by Ron Robin.
18.
You begin your travel walking through the sands. The first 2 hours go by just staring at the dunes in front of you, blinking, watching them shift, and almost as if at the other side of every dune, it seems like it's going to be the other side of this desert. Every time you blink, it shifts, moving the goalpost. And it gets to the point where you think it's just you blinking that does this. And so you keep walking, getting sand in your eyes, refusing to close your eyes to blink until you can see the other side of the dunes. And the second a piece of sand gets too far into your eye, you force a blink, and there it is. A shifting sands once more. You walk for 4 total hours before finally you reach something. A tree in the middle of a desert.
Does it look like the same tree?
Funny enough, it looks like the exact same tree. The hands wriggling and grasping, waiting, beckoning. You see footprints lead out into the sands. You see footprints behind you.
When did it
Gone
look
in
like
a circle.
our footprint? Oh, we did go in a circle.
You have gone in a circle.
Okay.
Gotta find us a way to keep ourselves from blinking or something.
Also, everyone, roll a intelligence saving throw.
Ooh. That one for.
I'll use
This is
my inspiration.
Okay, this is a DC 15.
And we got +5 if you're next.
Yeah, well, either way, I didn't make it.
Natural 20
Damn, dog,
17.
what the fuck?
for a 25. With
Yeah, see that? See, I'm getting the nat ones. He's getting the nat 20s. What the fuck is this?
It's balancing.
Yeah, the hell it is. If it was balancing, he'd be getting nat ones too.
Hey, you know, it bounces the way it sees fit. Let's see here. So let me see. Sammy passed. Who else passed?
I got 17.
That will pass. Yes. Everyone else, which I believe is Barvor, Khan, and our boy Essex Rotten Robin. Go ahead and roll D100s.
Oh, can't wait for this. $74.
17.
Okay.
Can't wait for the madness to set in.
So. Alright, Barvor. Being just in this plane of shadow for so long, traversing these sands with seemingly no angle in sight, only to realize you've come full circle within the last 4 hours. You feel Barvor begins to have uncontrollable tremors or tics, and you feel your hands begin to kind of vibrate. You begin to have kind of stutters in your speech, and for the next 10 hours, you have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws that involve strength or dexterity.
Well, good thing I don't use much of that.
Con. For the next 10 hours, the same thing is happening to you, though a different effect. You've been walking through the sands, staring at each dune, blinking, watching it shift into a different set of dunes. And you're sitting here at the tree, realizing you've come full circle. There's daylight kind of radiating off of your gauntlet, and it still shakes slightly. And you look out in the distance, and for just a split second, you see Z out there on the top of one of these dunes, beckoning for you to come deeper into the sands. And you blink and shrug it off, and he's gone. You're experiencing vivid hallucinations. You have disadvantage on ability checks for the next 10 hours.
So
Unless
whenever
you
I
receive
blink,
something.
it seems to shift the sands.
Every time that you guys blink, the desert seems to shift. Like, the dunes begin to shift. Almost as if, like... Well, yeah, that's the best way to describe it. Like, you have a set of dunes in front of you. You're getting closer to it. You're almost there. You feel like you're getting closer. You blink, and then it just shifts entirely. And then the goalpost is pushed. Now there's like 4 dunes 30 feet ahead of you, or whatever, right? Now, if you reach a set of dunes without blinking, you come over that set of dunes, and then you continue. But for the most part, every single time you blink, it just shifts.
So
I'm not sure how to really get out of this situation.
I have an idea. I might. All right, so everybody else, keep your eyes open. I'm going to blink and see if there's anything that changes. Okay? So watch straight ahead. Just look straight ahead, and I'll look in the same direction, and I'll blink, and I'll see if there's anything that changes. Alright? Just keep your eyes open.
Hold on, before we do that, I have something that might help us as well. I'm going to pull out the Z's rust bag of tricks.
Okay.
Guess I will reach in and I will pull out something.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your d8.
Eight.
You said 4?
8.
8. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, you reach down into the rust bag of tricks, pull out this little brown fuzzy ball, and as you toss it onto the ground, a brown bear apparates in the sands. Gives a little bit of a roar.
Okay. I'm gonna have him sit near the tree.
Okay.
I'll give him a command to stay there. And then I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
At that's a higher level. At 3rd level, so it lasts for 8 hours.
Okay.
Just so I know where this tree is as we're leaving in my mind.
Yeah.
To see if that helps with the travel. Because I know that
Okay.
the tree is behind me.
Gotcha.
And I know that the animal's there. And I have it gives me advantage on tracking and survival.
Yeah. So with the brown bear here and Hunter's Mark cast on it, so you can kind of keep track of where this tree is. You guys take another chance to see what happens and traverse the desert.
I guess so. I guess Barvor's gonna blink and we'll keep our eyes open, I guess.
Yeah, we can take turns blinking. We'll just let each other know when we're blinking. That way, if we see any of us the stray, we can turn ourselves back to let each other know we're going the wrong way.
Okay, so when you have to blink, call out when you have to blink so we can take turns.
What if we don't remember to do that?
I don't know.
You gotta try and keep it in your mind. Just try to keep it in your mind.
You guys try walking.
Yeah.
Alright. So you do this method of one of you guys opening up your eyes, saying you're about to blink, having the other one open their eyes, and kind of swapping off who has their eyes open. Everything seems to be going pretty alright as you guys go deeper to the sands again. Until it's your turn to blink, Khan. When you blink, you realize Hunter's Mark has vanished.
Okay.
You look behind you.
Sure.
Give me a second. You look behind you, you see no tree at all. After about 20 minutes of travel.
Are my friends near me?
Your friends are next to you.
Oh. If one of you guys don't blink, is the tree behind us? The tree's not behind me. My Hunter's Mark's not there anymore. Is it in front of us, my hunter's mark now?
Let's see.
Or my animal died?
I guess there is no distance for hunter's mark, is there?
I don't believe so.
It's as long as your concentration. So I'll
I can
rephrase.
concentrate
The
on
hunter's mark is still behind you, but when you look behind you to see the distance you've made, the tree is no longer there. The hunter's mark is still there, but
So I know I'm not
it
going in
seems
the
like
direction of
it's-
the tree, though.
you are not going in the direction of the tree.
Okay. Okay, I'll just kind of say already. I think we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. I think we're good. Keep doing it. The tree is still behind us.
You
Okay,
guys do
worst case
this.
scenario, I have a way of getting us out of here.
Okay,
You do
good to
this
know.
for
Do you guys see that bunny over there?
No bunny. Didn't see a bunny anywhere. Just
You are
keep on
hallucinating
walking. Keep
random
keep
things.
on walking. Keep on walking.
You continue for another 2 hours before Khan, your hunter's mark, is now in front of you.
It's in front of us again.
So we went in a circle.
I guess.
Getting a good workout in. Yeah.
But how? We were going in a straight line.
You begin
I
walking
don't know.
towards the tree again.
At what point did William Khan have noticed this?
Right now, at the 2 hour mark.
Really? So, like, did the dunes change at all?
The dunes. It didn't seem like the dunes were changing necessarily. Because you guys did share your site, quote unquote. However, the means to travel through this desert wasn't done properly, it seems.
Okay. We walk and we just keep our eyes closed the whole time.
Con. Roll a wisdom check at disadvantage because you have madness.
Okay. Gonna be real bad. I have a 0. 5.
Yeah, it is a different idea than what you've done before. It could be tried.
We could also just go back through the tree.
Samuel, you also go ahead and roll a wisdom check.
Okay. Sorry. You said wisdom check?
Yeah.
10.
You gather what Khan just said kind of clicks something for you. Not necessarily closing your eyes the entire travel, but what if you kept something static in your head on your vision and you traveled with that thing in your vision? As in, you looked at the tree and you walked backwards. It's the only thing that doesn't shift and have weird mirage imagery out in the sands. The tree's the only static thing that you found out here.
Mule's gonna start walking backward.
Okay. You're gonna. Well, first off, you guys are gonna travel the next 2 hours to reach the tree.
Yeah.
Does Samuel share
Right.
this idea or you just start walking backward? Because we don't see the tree.
The idea is you want to keep something static that isn't shifting and keep it in your eyes and then just walk backwards. You could do with that information what you will, but the easiest option is using the tree. But that being said, you need to walk the next 2 hours to reach the tree. You all willing to do that?
Give it a try.
Everyone, go ahead and roll an intelligence saving throw. DC 15.
That'll be 18 with the +5.
All right. So Barvor, you succeeded. Did anyone else succeed?
19.
Okay, you succeeded. All right. Everyone else failed.
Yeah.
Samuel, Khan, go ahead and roll your D100s yet again.
$50, 57.
Okay. You said 47, Samuel?
57.
Oh, 57. And you, Khan, what did you say? I think he said 47.
No, sorry, 47. That's me too.
47. Okay, yeah. So, Samuel, you're walking through the sands. You're doing your best to keep your eyes open and swap off with everyone. And eventually, there's so much sand that is built up in your ears and your eyes. You're getting to the point where your body is beginning to reject all of it. You are considered... Oh, actually, give me a second. Roll 1d4.
Who?
Samuel.
No.
3.
You are considered deafened by the sand. You cannot hear anything. You still talk. You still see. You are deafened by the sheer amount of sand that has made itself into your ears, and just like the howling winds of this plane is beginning to make you go mad. All you hear is just the howling of the wind and the sand scraping in your ear. Khan, you Alright, let's do it this way. High or low?
Low.
Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and roll 1d4, Con. Four?
Yep.
You have gotten to the point where you're beginning to go mad by the traversal of how this plane works. The sheer feeling of melancholy and depression is beginning to have its toll on you. It gets so bad to the part where you decide you need something to up your spirits. You need a lucky charm. Not an object, a person. And you look at Rotten Robin Clapham and decide he is your lucky charm. So you become attached to Rotten Robin, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws while you're more than 30 feet away from him.
Okay. I just kind of like get real close to him and just kind of like start holding on to his hand.
What the fuck? fuck off of me.
Con, what are you doing?
He just
I gotta
says
stay
the next
here.
Move.
Just stay with me, Robin. I feel real
Well,
good.
yeah,
about
that's
you.
the goal. I'm not going anywhere without you.
Don't let go of me.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. You're fine.
Con?
Stop holding my hand.
Yeah. Good. Keep walking, everybody.
Where are we going?
That way. And I'm pointing to the.
Huh?
I'll tap on and I'll point in the direction that we were supposed to be going.
You just see him point. And he mouths
Oh, shit, a
words that you
crocodile.
don't understand.
That way? Where?
Oh shit, a crocodile.
I
No.
shake my.
Croc? Where?
And I shake my head
That's
no.
what This would be like in a party. If you ran into a group of insane adventurers, this is exactly how it would be.
And then when we get to the tree, I will walk backwards using that tree as a landmark in the direction that we were supposed to be going.
Yeah. You guys arrive at the tree and see the fingers wriggling slowly, beckoning you to come forward. You're all currently, well, a lot of you are suffering from your madness. I did also forget to do this really quick. Oh, lovely. Ron Robin is also, oh, he is considered blind. So
Every
Rotten
now and
Robin
then
is
he
blind.
starts to wander a little bit off from me. I just tug him. Nope.
Yeah.
No. You stay here, lucky one.
Can't see. I can't see.
Fine. You don't need eyes. You got luck.
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, guys, we gotta walk backwards now. Come on.
You're my lucky rabbit foot. Come on.
All right. I'm just holding on to you. I can't see anything. So, with the tree now in your vision, you guys begin to walk backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yes.
begin to walk backwards, keeping this eldritch tree. in
You know,
your
I'll
vision.
keep my hand on Samuel's shoulder because apparently he can't hear what I'm saying.
Shouldn't one of us be looking forward?
Yeah. Levy, look behind. Sit on my shoulder and look behind me. Make sure we're going in the right direction.
Okay, I'm not feeling good, Barvor.
I know,
This
not.
place is messing with me.
You think? I can't even speak correctly.
I don't feel good being here.
Oh, we gotta find my brother before we take too long.
Let's go. You continue. This time, walking backwards for 30 minutes before the sands begin to change into leaves. And then sticks. And you're now passing by large pine trees. Continue walking.
Yeah, as long as we can see the tree.
Like every now and then we like yell your brother's name.
Yeah, I guess
What
so.
is it again?
It's Dromel.
Who? What?
I'll write it down on a parchment and I'll tap on it like.
Okay.
Ronald? You say Ronald?
Dramo.
Ramo.
Am I the only
Dramel.
one that doesn't have anything wrong with them right now?
Drano.
For now.
Dramo.
Autism.
Dramo.
I'll kill you.
Drum. Huh?
Drama?
Dramel.
Oh god, that
Well-
person's dying over there.
What are
You
we doing
guys-
here again?
Trying to find my brother.
You guys continue walking for another 3 hours. Everyone, roll another intelligence saving throw.
I'm gonna cast Bless on the party.
Okay.
I will get rid of my hunter's mark.
So what is that? That's another
It's
D4.
a
Yeah,
D4.
I have to cast it at level 2.
No, not quite.
It's a DC 15.
Yeah, it'd be a 13 for me.
19.
What do we roll for Bless?
A D4.
D4.
I rolled a 7. Oh man.
Just got 16.
Nice. So, who failed then?
I did.
Barvor and Khan. Both you guys, go ahead and roll your D100s.
$72.
Okay. Go ahead and roll again, Barvor.
Too similar to the other one.
It was the
Oh.
same thing, yeah.
Hold on. My computer's.
What'd you roll, Khan?
37.
37. Okay.
Oh, for crying out loud. Hold on, it's. My computer's acting up. Okay, do you want 14.
Okay. Oh, wonderful. Barvor, at some point in your travel here, going through the woods, you realize that you're starting to see Levy, and you feel Levy on your shoulder. However, you also see her off in the distance, and then you blink and she's gone. At one point, you also see your brother and without his robe on, and you're like, "Oh my god, that's him!" And you start walking towards him. You blink, and he's gone. You're suffering vivid hallucinations. You have disadvantage on ability checks.
Fucking hell, man.
Con. You said yes. You have that. Oh dear. High or low?
Low.
Okay. You. Oh dear. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Roll. This is gonna make things so interesting. Okay. Roll another d4.
4.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So not only do you have the compulsion to have a lucky charm and have Rotten Robin as your lucky charm, you also are at the point where you've been around Rotten Robin so much and followed him through these mere hours so hard that you now regard him with intense sympathy. So as if you have the antipathy sympathy spell cast on you, you have the intense urge to approach the target while within 60 feet of it or able to see it. And when such a creature can see the target or comes within 60 feet of it, they need to make a wisdom save or use its movement on each of its turns to enter the area within reach of it. So basically, you now are literally stuck to Rotten Robin Clapham. From all your madness consumed is now intensely being right next to Rotten Robin Clapham.
I just pull him real closer. You know what? Robin? Let me just carry you. Let me just carry you. Oh,
No,
yeah.
I have feet. Oh,
No,
you're lifting me up.
Come here.
Okay.
Good bunny. Good
You know what? This works out. I can't see anything anyway, so.
Yeah.
You got comfy shoulders there, lad.
Every now and then I just kind of look off into the distance at some crazy shit I'm seeing. Okay. Gonna be okay.
Bad trip, man.
Yeah,
Bad trip.
you're just like the best person ever. You know?
I mean, you're right, but
You should really think about joining our
Con.
you know what? I have my own.
Yeah. They can join us too.
True. Well, maybe if I get my sight back, we'll talk about it. I mean, where are we? It doesn't feel like sand.
With you, it feels like heaven.
What the fuck?
At the end of your 3 hours of travel, Barvor, go ahead and make a perception check at advantage. You have Levy helping you out here.
Dirty 20.
Immediately, you hear Levy say, Barvor, stop. Everyone, stop moving. Stop. Everyone, stop.
I'll stop moving. And I'll
Stop moving right as you reach the edge of a cliff that goes down about 50 feet into water.
and
Yeah,
I'll
grab Captain in case he can't hear.
Oh, what's going on? What?
You grab Captain Talltide. You look around, Sammy, and you see there's a cliff below you.
Whoa.
I look around. Oh, there's people down there. They're swimming. Doesn't mean I'm gonna go for a swim.
As you reach this cliffside, about 200 feet away to your left, you're not sure what direction that is, there seems to be a... Give me a second here. Go back to this. There seems to be a very small village. About 4 houses overlooking this stormy sea. And the worst part about it is that there's seemingly a graveyard surrounding this village that goes out for hundreds and hundreds of feet. To the point where the edge of the graveyard currently is only about 20 feet from your current position. Seems like there's a massive graveyard that surrounds this village. There's one light on in one of these houses. that seems to be it.
Hey, look over there.
I'm looking, I promise.
Do we have to keep walking backwards still, or are we good to keep turning
Well,
around?
those houses are static, so I mean, we'd be able to keep it on a line of vision.
I'm going to continue to look backwards just in case. Actually, no, I will look at the static house.
Okay. You guys walking towards this small village then?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Where else
You
to
get
go, right?
closer and closer.
Besides hell behind us.
You know, keep sure to keep look out to make sure I don't accidentally step on any graves.
Yeah, they're kind of willy-nilly just placed everywhere without necessarily any organization to the way that they're buried. You do your best to prevent yourself from stepping on any of them out of respect. But a lot of the grave markers have been here a really long time. They don't have a lot of text on them. But you travel, getting closer and closer to this village, and it does indeed get closer, being a static point that you guys can walk towards. And you arrive at, like I said, a small village of about 4 houses. There's a small little sign on one of the buildings that says Dower Cliff. And the only light on seems to be in the largest house, which is about 2 stories.
Should we knock on the door?
That would be the polite thing to do, but my hands are kind of full, so you should do it.
Okay, I will take my mage hand, and I will have it knock on the door.
Okay.
No, keep some distance from the door.
You rap on the door with your mage hand. There's no response.
Hey, Levy, can you get invisible and just look in the window where the light is and see if anybody's in there?
Yeah, okay. She turns invisible and looks through the window. It's a little foggy, but it looks like there's like 3 people in there. 2 of them sitting at a table.
Any of them look like my
1
brother?
of them at a bar. I can't tell.
Seems weird they didn't respond to a knock at the door. Is it maybe a bar?
She shrugs.
Maybe I'll open the door with the mage hand if it's not locked.
Yeah, you twist the door open and it is unlocked. You open it up?
Yeah.
You open it up and it reveals a very drab, dreary interior. A lot of gray, black, white. Even if there was any color here, it's muted. And behind the counter seems to be a weird-looking, pale elven man. You would know that this is a Shadar Kai, Barvor. And sitting at a table seems to be another one of these weird, 2-faced hook creatures. Talking seemingly with a zombie.
Oh. Well, if they're not...
Zombie looks up and looks at you all. Come here to die, then. It asks, not moving from its seat.
No, just came here looking for a friend, for my brother.
Is your brother looking to die, then?
Probably not.
Well, the shadow car behind the bar goes, well, you're in the wrong place, friend. People only come here to die.
Well, that's why I'm trying to get my brother out of here. I think he came here by accident.
You do look very fresh. Let me rephrase. People come to Dowercliff to die. You can't die out there. You become undead.
Oh. I see.
Dowercliff is the only spot it can happen. You throw yourself off the cliff and, well, we'll find you and bury you.
And
We're ready to
I'll
let it happen.
alter self to look like my brother, Drommel, and it's like, did this man happen to come through?
You did?
Uh,
A couple hours ago.
do you know which direction he went?
He was asking where the Shadow Dark was, and I pointed them to the direction.
Okay, where is the Shadow Dark then?
Julia. The Shadow Dark is not too far away from Dower Cliff. You keep Dower Cliff in your vision, walk backwards to the northwest, about 2 miles, and you'll find a cave. You go down into the cave and, well, good luck from there. Not even residents of the plane go down there.
So, which direction is the northwest from here? Because it's very hard to get my bearings around here.
Right. He looks out the door, moves past you, and points a direction, going past the direction you already came. That way.
I'll make a mental note of that. All right, thanks for your help, and I'll drop 5 gold on the counter.
Why
Looks
don't
at it and just waves it off. I don't need that here.
Oh, okay. Well, I just thought I'd, pay you for for the help. But if you don't want it,
You don't
well,
have
alright.
any,
have any what?
you don't have any soul coins, do you?
I don't even know what those are.
Don't worry about it then. I highly advise you mortals, you leave this plane. I can already see it in your eyes. It's taking a hold of you all.
Yeah.
He'll be nothing more than this man at the counter, talking to the zombie here. That's what you'll turn into.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, let's hurry up and find our way to that cave, and we can get out of here.
Well, good luck. You will be
Yeah,
good again.
thanks again, friend.
Finding those soul coins, please. Do let me know.
Sure. What's your name?
Names change often around here.
Fair enough. If I happen to be in the area again, and if I have any soul coins, I'll give one to you.
And your name, it also changes?
No. At least not where I come from. Though I can change my appearance from time to time.
Throgan. That is my name.
Throgan. Well, nice to meet you, Throgan. My name is Barvor. And that name will always be mine. As I am not giving it to anyone.
Often it is not your choice who takes your name. The Dirty Fae might do that.
Yeah, it was. You kind of look like somebody I know. Like you have similar features.
That thing also looks like something I know. You radiate some sort of otherworldly presence, you lot.
Yeah, I think it might be my patron. that you're sensing?
It's on all of you. You don't seem like you're from this plane.
No, we're from the material plane.
You need to go back there.
Yeah, I fell through a tree, some kind of flesh tree.
You found it then.
Yeah. Following the tracks of my brother, and that's how we ended up here.
Not many can find the God's Wood, so it's impressive that you found it.
God's wood?
One of the only ways to leave.
Oh. Okay, well, we better get moving then, so we can get out of here as soon as possible.
I will look for your corpses.
Oh.
Well, thanks again, Throgan. And I'll walk out and I'll close the door behind me. And I'll point in the direction that we need to walk. And I say, we gotta keep this town in our sight. Otherwise, we'll end up the same way we were back in this desert.
Oh man, more walking backwards.
Yeah, I guess the plane itself is like this.
Okay, so now we just gotta continue to stare at this building.
Yeah. And apparently that tree is called God's Wood.
You continue walking backwards as directed?
Yeah. And I'll continue to have Levy on my shoulder and watching behind us. And so that way I don't accidentally walk off a cliff or into a pit.
For the sake of brevity, you walk through the forest once more for about another 2 hours, and you're getting very weary at this point, everyone. You almost are about the time where you need a rest, and you finally reach the mouth of this cavern that they are talking about. It descends downward at a steep decline, and the width is only about 20 feet wide. And while it's dark and dreary outside, it is impossibly dark down there, deeper than the deepest of the Underdark. It is considered magical darkness down there, which doesn't affect all of you, but for most of you, it will be a hindrance, unless you do something elsewise to help that.
I will recast daylight.
Okay.
On my gauntlet again.
Yeah, the halls of the cavern immediately erupt in daylight, and you see there are hundreds of bones that lead downwards. Skulls of different humanoids, animals, litter all the floor of this cavern as it descends downwards as far as you can see.
So if it is, just for rules' sake, because it says it's dispelled, so like, let's say we continue to walk forward, would all the darkness behind us come back, or would it just stay gone?
It fills in.
Dispelled?
Yeah, it fills in. It's a planar influence.
Okay.
It's technically like dispelling
So it's just
the quote-unquote magic in that radius.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get you saying. But it's constantly here, so it just comes back anyway.
It's constantly, exactly.
Gotcha.
So within 60 feet. It's
but if it
pure
wasn't
daylight.
this plane, it would
get
disappear though. Okay.
It would, yeah.
No, I'll keep eyes forward and so I can see 120 feet ahead of us with my devil's sight.
It descends downwards more than 120 feet.
Well, I mean, as far as I can see, so that way I have an extra 60 feet of vision.
Alright, you guys are about to descend downwards?
Yep.
So as you look into this cavern of complete and utter darkness, the feeling of melancholy, despair, and pure madness filling your minds. Came here for a reason. You'll get to that reason. For tonight, we will end tonight's session here.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Damn.
Fucking, I have like quadruple madness right now.
I know. It's gonna be really rough if you get into combat. It's gonna be like, especially for Yukon, it's gonna be like, I have to stay next to this guy.
I'm tying him to
and
my
if
back.
I don't go next to him. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's gonna be rough. If you don't remember what madness you have, let me know, because let's write it down so we don't forget.
Yeah, I'll put it in my Google Doc.
Yeah, you're all good. But I appreciate you guys taking the time to play today. It wasn't the direction I expected, but it is the direction I knew was coming, if that makes sense. So, we will pick it up with some more supporting documents too in a couple more weeks. I'll have a map for the Shadowfell that you guys will have as well. But for now, thank you all for playing. We'll see what happens in this darkness soon.
Okie dokie.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Thanks again, guys.
Yeah,
Good
GG,
night.
y'all.
Good
Yep.
night.
See you all next Sunday.
Yeah.
Sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. It is quitting time for me. I have to get to bed because I have an early morning tomorrow. Finally going back to work. Probably my vacation is over, unfortunately. But tomorrow we'll be going playing Phasmophobia. I should be Phasmophobia tomorrow if everything goes correct. At about 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Whoever's still here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Most likely. Your host Hanukkah.